It's political, baby.
What is this?
Yeah. Once again, it's on. You know what it is. It's your boy, Reposado Rel. You know, Fleon Sanders. And we here once again. You know, Thanksgiving Eve special. It's fucking political. I brought some people with me.
Let me start it off. It's fucking political.
Right,
you already know the author. The Negro Diamonds of the squad.
Morris Chestnut.
Got to shout out the book. Sure enough, Dating is a Gamble. Available on Amazon right now. Get your dating life together. Got to pass the ball to the number one controversial man already.
Nah.
That's Hush Braun James, a.k.a. Anthony Davis, a.k.a. Voice of Reason. Mm-hmm. Hush, how you stop him? Yeah, I'm in here, man. Happy Thanksgiving and all of that. We got a special guest with us.
Uh-oh.
Let her introduce herself, Miss Podcast Queen.
Do she need
I introduce my guests on my podcast. Give them a little bio.
Oh.
Know something about them. You can introduce me, but I'm going to be spicy, but I'm going to introduce myself.
It's too early to start the spicy shit.
I'm sorry.
Can I throw something in
there?
Nope,
not until I give my introduction so they know who they talking to, who they listen to. This is Lanice Collier. I feel like I should do y'all, a.k.a. the Fashion Fairy Godmother, a.k.a. the Podcast Queen.
Okay. A.k.a. Spicy.
A.k.a. Spicy.
The number one female designer in the world.
Baby Boss. Oh. A.k.a. Young Chi-Town.
Chi-Town.
Yeah, that's it. I got enough A.k.A.s.
I mean, but yeah, we here. On the eve of Thanksgiving. I mean, are y'all ready for the holidays?
Yes, sir.
I had a lonely ass one coming.
A lonely? How you lonely for the holiday? What's that about?
All my family in Chicago.
I mean, you cooking?
I mean, yeah, I make myself some dinner tomorrow.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I guess.
Hush, how your holidays looking up? What's coming?
Well, I'm going, spread around, but I'll probably only be one place, though. Mm-hmm. The missus came up for Thanksgiving. I'm meet her family or whatever.
Oh, shit. Okay, it's time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's getting
Gotta pretend to eat everything because, I'm picky. So when they offer stuff,
nah, yeah.
eat that.
See, now, the crazy thing about it, just like, for Thanksgiving, it's like you go to spots and it's like you really can't eat everything. Like, people be cooking some shit. You be like, fuck is this? So it's like you gotta try to front on their plate. But what's one thing for you that you could cancel for Thanksgiving? Like, if you had to cancel anything, what you gonna cancel?
Oh, man, they're gonna hate me for this one. Oxtail. Because I know somebody that's doing that. Bro. And I can't eat oxtail on Thanksgiving. I don't really like oxtail really that much anyway, but I don't see that as a Thanksgiving food. But us as black people, we so creative, we make our own shit. We don't care.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit don't got nothing to do with the holiday, but if they nice with it, they want that to be a dish.
Nah, that's a fact.
Oh, man. Please, with the real country folks, and I know I'm probably going to get hit hard, please don't be having no chitlins at the house. We do not need none of that.
Chitlins.
None of that horrible.
That's going to be there.
Magic. Oh, please, no. Please, no. That's the number one dish I'm throwing away for life. Like, no, please don't have it. The making it, getting started, nothing. I don't want none of it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. For me, it's like, fucking gizzards, though. Like, gizzard neck and shit like that. Like, my father got arrested solo, but, he
loved that?
He used to love that gizzard neck. Like, he deep from the South and shit, so they like that type of shit. But that gizzard neck, though.
Gizzards, chitlins,
that's your
okra.
shit?
No, you're supposed to say what you don't want to see there.
No, I'm just saying that's the shit that you gonna see it at Thanksgiving. Like, that's like a Southern tradition. Like, you can't throw out chitlins. Even if you don't eat them, the smell is gonna be circulating like the house and shit.
Even when it's cooked, it's just like, when it's like, it just don't look right. Like, it look like just gray matter sitting on somebody's
all that
plate.
Caribbean food don't look right to me. So it depends on where you at.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on where you from and what you see. Like, I have been here for Thanksgiving a few times, and it was nothing like what I was used to. Like, they didn't have like the basic necessities that I feel like you have for Thanksgiving. Y'all probably gonna be mad at me. I feel like y'all could throw away that hard ass macaroni pie.
Nah,
that shit, like regular macaroni and cheese is supposed to be gushy and stirry, and it's like that shit be like a little brick on your plate. Like, I don't understand how y'all eat that shit. Like,
nah, we keeping that shit. You bugging.
It's a brick. Like,
look,
it's not supposed to have a square. It's supposed to be able to scoop and throw on your plate. It's not supposed to be in square format.
Oh, so that's why all the females talk about they should be gushy like that. You did mention gushy.
Boom.
Oh,
that's
okay.
exactly why. Because that's the way macaroni and cheese is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a square.
Yeah, I ride with her.
Oh, so if your shit is square, your shit ain't good then.
No.
Yeah,
You saying it's not supposed to
dry.
be like the cornbread?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a square. It's not supposed to be hard. Like it's supposed to be soft and warm and have a gooey middle. Like that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to have
that
6 or
sounds
7
about right.
different cheeses. Like and all that shit just get to tangling together. And then macaroni pie, that shit is just solid. Like.
Do you think there's pressure, like depending on how many people are cooking, that because it's so many various dishes, something not gonna be right?
Nah.
Or you think that
First
they
of all,
focus?
Why is everybody cooking?
If you
Grandma
not
grandma supposed to cook, and maybe one auntie, but everybody not
if you're
supposed
not
to
a
cook.
cooking veteran, you should not be in that kitchen. You should not
Wait,
even
is
be bringing nothing.
Potluck like is it like a Thanksgiving potluck here? Because
No.
in Chicago, it's like it's one person. Whoever is
I
hosting
get it, yeah.
is the person that's cooking. Everybody not bringing
nah.
dishes
I
and
mean,
shit.
but
If you're hosting, you're cooking.
I feel it, but like I feel like certain spots up here, like I mean, my family, like everybody, they
all
could
bring
cook.
something?
You know what I'm trying to say? So you're like, so
okay.
everybody bring your own specialty.
Hold
Okay, we
up.
don't do
Wait,
that.
no, pause.
We don't
Because
do
guess
that.
what? Like, family from the South, yo, it's only the cooking all-stars. This is like the all-star game. Like, if you
Yeah, like, only
if
one
you
whoever
not
hosting
good,
this was
you
cooking,
don't,
that's it.
you don't do it. Like, you're not in that party. Like, dessert, nothing. You're not making no German chocolate that nobody in here like. That's not going in the garbage over here.
I mean, that was a question though, because sometimes people, take on that challenge. If it's one cook, like you said, the all-star, but do you feel like, they have enough to pay attention to every single thing they're cooking to make sure everything comes out excellent?
If you don't want to get, that hard hammer where somebody be like, yo, this shit is trash. Yeah, you better check that.
Who really says
they
that
start
though
the day
at the
before.
Thanksgiving? Yeah, you're supposed to start the day before.
It's not the day before, they start the prep, so that way it's not so much on them the day of. But
Right.
I don't know who y'all deal with, but we
Nah,
tell
this is the day
motherfuckers some
before.
shit is not good. I'm talking about, you talking about anybody gonna say that? Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
And everybody there?
Yeah, like the greens ain't smacking. Who made the greens? Y'all ain't use the pork fat? Like, what's going on? Like, they'll put you on blast in front of everybody.
Yeah,
like,
American
like,
black
what
folks
y'all
ain't
use?
wasting
yeah.
time. They not
Nah,
wasting
they will
no
tell
time.
you
Who
if
the
something
fuck-
ain't
yeah,
right.
Like who the fuck make? But it's always that one person who think they shit is so good, but they should be nasty though.
Nah, they should
And
still be in the corner.
Talking about it though, but they
I
swear
can't
like, yo,
cap on this. Y'all wild. Y'all want me to name people? Because
I
I've
can't-
been to
nah.
a couple houses and I just
Don't
ate
do
something
it,
and I was
don't
like,
do it.
what's the song? With what is it? With Rowdy Rich and Nipsey. That's it, yo. They don't say that. You just I ain't say shit.
I had it when I used to be, in a marriage. I seen a whole family just say, yo, we going to your crib. That's when you really know it's violation capital, where people be like, yo, word, you going to your house? And they trying to leave with you because they know how your people cook. Like, you don't want that. You don't want that party. You don't want that party.
I mean, so fuck it. Bottom line, make sure your shit is good before people pull up. You know what I mean? And make sure you ready to be in that All-Star game for
I
real.
ain't
though.
had no real Thanksgiving in like 4 years.
4 years?
No. I
I
just
know you
thought
missing
about
out
it.
then.
I just thought about it because last year my dad came here. We ain't cook. Like, we went out to eat. The year before that, we had our family reunion in Dallas. They got the food catered by some nasty ass place. Like,
Oh, damn, that's bad.
the year before that was in Mississippi. They didn't feel like cooking again. So yeah, I'm gonna make something nice tomorrow. Now that I think about it, because I ain't.
What you making though?
I'll probably make some yams, some macaroni. I'm more of a ham person, so I'm gonna glaze it probably like a chipotle ham. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really like ham, but ham gets a pass for some reason because
'Cause you
that
gotta know how
has
to
to be
marinate that
in
shit,
there.
yeah.
For some reason, I feel like people make sure that that's in there.
Yeah, I make a good chipotle honey one, so I glaze my shit the day before, and then like I cook it regular, but I also broil it so it has like that juicy tenderness too. So I probably will do that now.
Well, shit. Shout out to the real cookers. But yeah, the other day, off the food. The other day, I was having this conversation with one of my peoples, and they was talking about like, do you think that people find you more attractive, when you have someone? You know what I mean? It's like, for example, if someone knows you have options, that brings more people to you.
I think that's mental because it's like if you a bum, you a bum. Bum can bag people all day. Like you could tell a story that sound convincible, and you could be lit, but you really not lit. So I think it's all mental and how it appears versus what it really is.
See, but I think it's political because it's like, a lot of females be like, oh, I don't want my man to have a bunch of hoes. I don't want a man with a lot of bitches, right? But then low key, like y'all be attracted to them. They be attracted to the niggas that, have a lot of girls. I mean, think about it. Who wants somebody that no one wants? Like I don't want. Like
Coming back to the car lot. The same car still there. Like you ain't sell that shit yet.
How you know what?
how you know what somebody else got going on? I think it depends on how people portray themselves via social media, because you don't know whether I got a man or not. Like, you don't know what my relationship status is. So how do you, that's what I'm saying, like, how do you really know if somebody got a whole lot of options versus whether somebody got someone, unless they're one of those people that constantly post about their relationship. But there are a lot of people that don't put that on social media, because, I mean, I get those questions in my inbox. I don't even say I have a man or I don't have a man.
But you know when you fire as a woman.
Exactly.
And a man that deals with you
though.
know when you fire. Because guaranteed, if y'all jump out, y'all go to a restaurant and nobody looks at you, that's your cousin. Nobody wants your girl. They be like, yo, this the sis? This the sis? Nah, you know when like you go somewhere with your girl and she looking fire and people are looking.
Yeah,
you
like,
have that.
Like, you got that if factor. I mean, because like you can't tell me, like, I think a lot of females cap too, like, oh, I ain't talking to nobody. I don't, like, come on, like, y'all really got nobody.
It's never nobody. It's nobody of importance.
Absolutely nobody at all.
Of importance?
That's cap.
It's where you rate them at as important.
No.
Somebody's always getting at you.
Not always. Not always. I don't think so. Like, I don't think that people is always
so y'all
getting
have
at you.
no roster spots. It'd be nobody on the roster at all.
No, it'd
on
be
the
like,
bench?
sometimes you might have a whole bunch of them, but then it's like they all get on your nerve or something happened, then
Who's
you just
the
get rid of the
late-night
whole
creeper?
roster. There is no late night creeper. You just don't be fucking. Like, there is no late night creeper.
No, that's your decision, but it doesn't take away from the fact that you got options.
No, you don't have options, because if you
you
don't
don't
want
count
to
them.
not fuck, we want to. We want to do those things, but if we don't feel that nobody is meeting that criteria and stuff like
That's
that,
what I'm
then
saying.
you don't.
And
So
that's-
there's no options.
Because of the standard that's set that it gotta be.
Or you had a lineup, let's say, like, maybe you had a lineup in the summertime. You had like a whole bunch of them. And then it's just like, as the winter going, it's like, this nigga, all right, he ain't got it together. I'm going to move around. Oh, this one, he kind of lying and shit. We just dating. You shouldn't be lying and stuff like that. Like, that's corny as hell. All right, you can, like,
that get them
move around,
clipped.
or then they don't be consistent or something like that to get them clipped. And then you just be back at square one. So there is a way of, like, not having anybody, like, at all. Like, you just be on some chill shit. And I mean,
But do you feel like it's a status thing? Because, like, for example, let's say like a dude like Future, right? Like, the chicks know his MO and how he moving, what he do, but he always got joints on deck. Like, they know, like, he be dogging them out, but, like, they be in line. You know what I mean?
Bread.
So,
money.
right.
That's money.
So basically.
So now you've got the hood Future.
Right.
That lives on Kosciuszko. He's not going to get that same love.
I mean, yo, but he might, though.
He
'cause
might.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
Because that talk, you don't need money. That talk, if you could talk
good,
that talk,
sell a dream, it's lit.
well, you could sell a dream for $1.
I know. You know how many men I know that will sell you something and be dead ass broke, like broke, like no ends, like no car, no place to live, like live with their mama and be fly as shit, ain't got 2 nickels to rub together, be buying fake shit. Y'all got one of them, actually.
I believe.
Oh, God. Oh, wait, well.
Yep.
I believe.
That's why it's cat. Like, you get exposed on here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dre.
Oh, shit.
y'all met him.
Yo, we need the gunshot sound right now.
Wow.
We just gonna do that.
Yo, shit.
Y'all did. I don't.
You heavy in
Y'all
thought
don't
there,
care, but
Dre?
I'm super heavy in thought. She just threw about train of thought.
Because
But,
it happens. And I'm just like,
but hold on. I mean, so I guess the dream he saw you was good enough then.
at the time,
Okay.
yeah, because
Damn, that's crazy.
No. Maybe no, because when I met him, you know what? It was a facade. Because when I met him, he was driving a car and he had his own apartment.
Okay.
But once we got closer and we actually began a relationship together, come and find out, car is mom's car. She just let him borrow it. Apartment's in sister name. She just let him stay there and like. So when she wanted it back, then you're homeless now. And then when mom say you getting too many tickets, I don't want you to drive my car no more. Ooh. Now she's snatching that shit back from you. So it's just like that's kind of what was happening or whatever. And then it was just like, damn, you ain't got shit of your own. And then once that happened, everything just tanked.
But now saying that though, right? Were you down to ride with him, even if that was the case? And he said, you know what? I'm trying to get my shit back together. You know, I was just trying hard to getting shit changed up for me. Was you willing to stick around and see?
I paid the bills for a year by myself.
Okay.
All right. And then I went and bought us a car. Because, like, I felt like in New York, we didn't really need one. But, like, after getting used to it, because we lived in Co-op City at first.
Okay.
Then I was just like, well, damn, mom snatched a car. Well, I guess I should go buy one. So I went and bought a car. And then I moved into a different apartment with my name on it because, like, your sister ain't about to snatch some shit from me and be like, oh, yeah, y'all got to move or whatever. I got my own crib in Harlem. I was Airbnb-ing it out. But then once the lease was up, I'm like, we're in a good place. I ain't got to renew it. I ain't got time for it. I'm going to just let the apartment go. But low-key, I should have kept my shit because now I'm putting my livelihood and where I'm living at in somebody else's hands. Like, and you never told me that to begin with. Like, I never knew that. So that was deceiving, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then once I decided that I was going to move to my own crib, you ain't moving with me. You ain't paid the bills over here. So why would you?
How you gonna come over and try to get this free ride over
No,
here?
so sister snatched the apartment back. Then he had to go live back with his mama. But the flyest nigga you ever seen in your life. But Bam Bam lived with his mother.
So that's kind of saying, like, at some point in time, a dude could be sexy or hot to y'all, and that could trick y'all, and y'all not thinking about the financial side.
Yeah.
So it gotta be, they gotta either be attractive, have some type of swag or something to actually just make you look past all the responsibility things.
But how would you know that from the get-go if somebody is showing you something different in the beginning and then it's like down the line, you be like, damn. Like literally just getting hit with like just back and forth like, damn. Like, and it just kept happening. It was just like, so you really never had shit to begin with, but how would you know that? Like, I didn't get a chance to see those things. It's almost like a year and a half in.
Okay, let me shout
That means
it
he's
out.
really good.
Hold up. Let me shout it out, everybody. Everybody get my book, Dating is a Gamble, on Amazon right now, because it tells you that you need to ask those vital questions in the beginning. Find out who car that is. Find out who crib that is. If they lying, eventually they're going to get exposed.
True.
There's ways around
but
it.
it took a while for it to come out.
Well,
Right.
how long was you waiting before it came
Before
out?
it came out, like a year and a half.
Yeah,
You waited a year and a half?
Yeah, it didn't come out until like shit started getting snatched up, and it was just like, well, that's not yours? No, it's not. Damn, that's fucked up.
I mean, I think at that point it's always best to be honest in the front, you know,
Off the rip.
because like
You take the chance because even if you don't get the shot you wanted, because you know it's cap. You know, you meet somebody you really want to fuck with them, so you're gonna do what's likable to get that chance, and then hope the real you is good enough. But you gotta know that there's consequences with that, because if you do whatever just to get in the door and now you can't maintain it, you gotta be ready for that clip.
You asked out.
that's true.
I still ain't clipped though. After that, I stayed
What?
around.
Chi-Town has
I
a
ain't
soft spot?
She got a heart,
Not
y'all.
the gangster from Chi-Town.
She got a heart. Yo.
I do got a heart. I ain't clip. I was like, well, fuck them then. Like, I get us a car. It's cool. Like, or whatever. Like, with the apartment thing, I'm just like, you can come with me when you have a contribution. That's what I initially said. Do you think I stuck to it?
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't stick to it. I let him come anyway after a while. And then he had a bitch in my crib, and that's why I draw the line. You ain't gonna pay no bills and be having hoes in my house. That's what we
it's
not
so
gonna
crazy
do.
because we just about to talk that. So I was about to ask you, like, was he faithful the whole time doing this whole thing?
No.
So on top of you handling everything, he found a way to still bring a bitch to the crib.
Yowzers.
Damn, that nigga's different.
Shorty told me, you have wonderful taste in decor.
Ooh.
Yeah. She called me. So she got, I was like, oh, do I now? Thank you.
And he brought it to the crib.
Yep, to my house.
That shit must have been good for him to risk it like that, nigga.
Yeah,
Yo, that
yeah.
shit is.
She drove up
I'm
from Philly.
sitting here.
She drove up from Philly. Like, he met her on an app or some shit.
So he
drove-
had to go
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that drive from Philly, it got to be ready. No disrespect. I'm just saying, if that drive from Philly, you got to be ready. You can't go, I'm trying to see where and wait
You
till
ain't got
tomorrow.
no money. You ain't got no money.
You ain't got no money for the telly.
Right.
You can't tell them tomorrow.
She should have pulled the telly.
But she
Listen,
came back, though.
can't pull the telly though.
Okay, so she came, and then I think I just so happened to work on a Saturday, and I left and I went to work. So this shit happened in the course of maybe 2 to 3 hours when this happened, and then she came and I guess she left or whatever, and then like the following week was like this weekend. It was like Thanksgiving or some shit. I went to DC with his family, his sister, his mama. We all go down to DC because his sister getting married. Some random ass person DM'd me like it's a girl at his house, at his mom's house right now. Like it was a fake page, everything, and I was just like, huh? Like it caught me off guard. I started calling his phone and was wondering why
It's
he
a
didn't want to
fake
come to DC with
page.
us for Thanksgiving because she
Ooh.
came back up.
So there was a secret hater in the mix of this story too?
Yeah, I
sounds
never
like a
found out
book.
who it was. I don't know. It was a private page. It was like,
It probably was some nigga that liked you though.
See, that's why you should be with me.
maybe.
Because we don't really know niggas to do that unless they really want.
Unless they really,
They
But then
really
she
want you.
ended up apologizing to me like a year later on Thanksgiving. Like everything happened on Thanksgiving. It's like this time of year, like when she
Because
was
everything
at,
you went through, she probably went through later
now,
on.
yeah, she was just like, I just
Yo,
want to
that's
let you know if I
crazy.
would have known what I know now. And I'm like, bitch, bye.
I got
Like,
one.
You knew that he had a girlfriend when you came into my house. Y'all been in my crib. I got light blue fucking velvet couch with studs in it and fucking feather and furs.
Ain't there a
everywhere.
picture of you outside the joint?
Of what?
When
Nah,
when
but
did
she-
the bar-
nah.
that wasn't that crib.
Nah, she's talking about some other
But I
crap.
have the
right.
same furniture.
Same-
Like it looks like a woman's house. Like,
Right,
it's like,
right,
it's
right,
not
right.
like you
Men is
don't-
not that decorative.
Exactly, like you
Nah,
know
nah.
that it's a woman's, like you know that it's a woman's
Yeah.
house. So if you know that it's a woman's house, you didn't care,
No
shorty.
plush pillows. And,
Yeah, like you didn't care, so why care now or whatever? Like she cared after the fact, after he played her or whatever. He came back running back on to me, and I was just like,
But did you take him back though?
I did.
Ah, okay.
What
I
is
did.
it? What is it? It's the male version of the WAP. Like what did he must be tearing?
Male version of the
Honestly,
WAP.
I
busting
think I'm
your
gonna be
helmet
honest.
open, wasn't
I moved
he?
it by myself. I didn't have friends and stuff like that at first. He was like the first person I like met, and I got real close with his family. I don't have no family here. Me and his sister was real close. His mother, his family, like I got real tight with the family. His sister, at this whole time this was going on, his sister was getting married. I was a bridesmaid. I was in the wedding. So even those times where I tried to like break up with him, I kept getting sucked back in.
They ain't
know?
tell you he
So
ain't shit. They ain't keep it real and say, yo, we love him, but he ain't shit.
His grandma did.
Okay.
His grandma did. His
Because my family did that. Because
Yeah,
I
his
was
grandma-
married
his grandma
and
always said I
they
was too good for him.
told
his
my
grandmother
wife.
and his
They didn't
uncle's
keep it
wife.
G then.
They did tell.
No, but I'm trying to say just like, yo, moms and the fam always supposed to ride with you. You ain't
Yeah,
shit
exactly.
or not.
Oh. Well, it was more just my sisters.
My mom's would go to the
My sister,
go to
when
the
they
electric
found out-
chair with me.
No, my sister's
His grandma
capping.
would too, but his grandma was like, he not a man, you too good for him. His auntie would be on that. Like they was on that, but
You're right. They're supposed to ride, though. That was kind of
Son.
shady.
It's supposed to,
even
you
grandmas
ain't
would be,
grandma couldn't stand him. Grandma was just like, you too good for him.
My
Like she would tell me
grandmas
all
would
the
have at
time.
least been. My grandmas would have been in my ear like, you need to do good by that girl.
Right? They're supposed to come to you and tell you to get your shit together before
Yeah.
coming to
Coming to
you.
me.
When they come
Yeah.
to like, yo, cuz, my mom's gonna rock. Like, listen, my mom's gonna ride this shit out, nigga.
They always gonna rock with they. I feel like they always, and he's like, I feel like with boys, like moms is always gonna make sure like they protect their sons, stuff like that. Even when they wrong, she knew he was wrong. She didn't want him to stay there. That's what she could try to push him up
Push
on
him
me.
up,
No,
yeah.
Okay.
he gonna
alright.
keep staying with you. He still live there now. That's where he live right now with his mother.
But see, you was dealing with a dude that ain't had no drive to actually get nothing else. Because there's some dudes that would probably be in that situation. They gonna change their way of dressing to actually say, yo,
Oh
you know
no,
what?
he like that fast
I
money.
gotta cut it in.
Not
I
good
gotta
at
cut a
getting it.
quarter off to make sure that I take care of self, especially after losing a good one, a rider. Nah, I got to change this.
So I'm supposed to hit you. That's true.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Something's
But no,
supposed
I
to
think
come.
that if you are an insecure man, it ain't nothing that I can do about that. Like if you seek validation through multiple women and designer clothing, that's just gonna be you. And I know quite a
Yeah.
few men is like that. So it doesn't matter that
a
you
good
lost
one.
a good one. I'm gonna
good
keep
one.
up
It's a
my
good one.
facade and who I am. I ain't gonna let my image or take my image for nobody because people don't really see what you put out there. But you think he give a damn about losing me? This nigga buy fake clothes, so it's not even about buying like super
Not
duper
Canal
expensive clothes.
Street.
Like this nigga got a China plug, so it don't matter. Like he don't feel like he's spending top dollar on it
It said
anyway.
chaps, not
And even
polo.
it's not just me. His daughter turned 16. And
Niggas wear
instead
chaps
of
on
putting
both.
no,
Who might
his
check- what's the
daughter
other shit?
turned 16. Instead of putting
Beverly's
the
Hill
money
Polo
on
Club.
the birthday party with me, he too busy trying to worry about what he gonna be wearing to the party. And I'm like, nigga, your daughter is turning 16. Let's put this money together to help his baby mother with the party. So I gave her money. He was just like, nah, I got to get my outfit together. Nigga, your daughter turning 16. Put some money on the party.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
See.
just not just me. That's just him.
Hold up.
Niggas
You know?
try
Can we
Yeah.
put some money on a room? We in New York. You get a room. Like I'm not. What I'm gonna be trying to bag bad bitches in a fucking cardboard box? Like yo, I got my crib over here. This shit is straight out of fucking Best Buy backyard. Like what the fuck?
Your
Like
mama got a big ass house in Mount Vernon. You could take a bitch in the basement
Wait, but did you watch him buy that fake designer online?
all the time.
Oh damn! And he did it right in front of you with no issues.
The shit
That
from
nigga,
China?
yo, that nigga's different, son. Like yo,
No English, just like letters.
But you thought he went in the bathroom?
They
You
do
could have went in the
everything.
bathroom. Put the front on.
It's a smooth ass system. So they send you a link
that's
via
crazy.
WhatsApp and show you everything they got available or whatever, right? And it's usually like screenshots and stuff like that from online, like Gucci and stuff like that. And you pick the stuff that you want, and you send your size, and then you Western Union them the money, and then they ship it to you.
So, but I can't believe he did it in front of you, because it's like, like he didn't have, like you said, like, go to the bathroom, like do something. I mean, to make it seem like you getting the drip.
Nah, but if they're deep in,
I'm gonna just buy it.
If they're deep in a year and change, you got comfortable.
That you don't got no money. I know you're not buying that. So what's the point of not doing it in front of me? I know you ain't got no money.
Right. She's saying that he don't got no bread. So if he just pulls up with a Fendi, she gonna be like.
But at least maybe she could think like, all right, you know what? This nigga out here doing something. Maybe he get into it.
He need to run that through me first because he wasn't that smart.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. And you telling me my man could have had the fake business somewhere and take business down south selling fake clothes? Like, he could have did something.
But he sells them to other niggas that y'all might think is popping, but you have no clue that everything they got on is
So how he broke?
Well, he was broke, but then now he got it. I think he got it now because he still sells that shit now. He got a nice little clientele now of niggas that buy fake shit, and I know a lot of them. I'm just like,
that makes sense though, because it's like you saying, like, don't be surprised. Like, you see niggas, like we talking about last week, you see niggas in designer, but don't get confused. Like, a nigga with some Adidas and a Zara pants can fuck your bitch while you in designer.
No. You said Stan.
What you said?
Stan Smiths.
What you told me about the McQueens? You like, there's the McQueens and then there's the Malines.
But no, the designer thing is only psychological. I had an episode on this, and me and Ryan was talking. He told me, he record with a lot of different artists. He know a lot of artists that buy fake shit too. Ryan told me, he was just like, it's a whole bunch of them like that buy fake shit, and they do it because they like, I'm not finna spend my money on this shit. I'm gonna take a picture and this shit, I'm gonna wear it one time. Yeah. So why should I? True. And that's like their philosophy behind that. Like, why am I spending all my money when I'm gonna wear this shit one time? So I'm gonna take me a fly ass picture for the gram, and then I'm gonna toss this shit just like they do with fast fashion.
Ocho Cinco did say that though.
Yeah,
and when you rich like that, nobody's questioning that.
Ocho Cinco,
somebody else,
and Mr. Knowles said it don't make no sense to buy all that stuff because once you get to a certain level of status, ain't nobody gonna challenge if your shit fake or not. You own your shit.
So you saying Jay can walk around with whatever he want? Jay can have fake shit on all day long.
I don't think Jay doing that.
Well, nah, Jay though. But Jay, I'm just saying.
Jay can pull up on you in the Maybach Explorer. Are you going to say anything about that shit is rented? You're not gonna think twice. You gonna be like, yo, that's an $8 million car.
Not when he say lines like, I gotta buy the shit secondhand. When you gotta buy shit secondhand, that's a different level.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
But that's crazy though.
Yeah, that's all. It's all psychological. That's what I think. To me, it's a slight. To me, it's an insecurity within a man. It's nothing that a woman can fix about that. He has to get over his own insecurities.
So let me ask you this, because obviously I'm the reckless one of the crew sometimes. With my mouth.
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Y'all just gonna crucify me in here? Y'all just gonna Andrew Dice Clay?
Say you being modest.
All right, so like let's keep it a buck. How many women are doing that shit too? Like, how many women are showing up,
with fake stuff?
With super fake stuff, or maybe
but
even
they don't got to because they
have
can
to
go to
because
Rainbows and pay $10 and we all on their body.
That's extreme.
Oh, let's not get it twisted.
Rainbow
is
shoppers.
extreme.
Whoa.
Rainbow, the store don't be crowded?
Wait, hold
Go
up.
past a Rainbow. It's never empty.
25 and under in college and they ain't really got no money. Yeah, but a grown ass woman is not shopping in fucking Rainbow.
Isn't there one on Flatbush? I only seen older women there.
Yo, hold
on. The one on Flatbush
they
Junction.
Look Caribbean.
Look.
Exactly.
See, I ain't even going to say
She's
nothing.
Not alive.
It's getting political.
I wish I would.
But see, you know what? That's one thing I do know about the Caribbean. It ain't about the actual name brand. It is about just looking just hot.
They don't care about design
with
like
the women.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't even going to front. I know somebody one day, they didn't have a chance to get a top, and they had Christian Dior from waist down. They ran their ass in the Rainbow and got a top real quick though, and put the front on it. It did.
But that's not stopping niggas though. Like, niggas don't care. Like,
no, like that's what I'm saying. With women, we don't have to. Like, we can wear.
Like,
we can wear regular shit and be fly as fuck without it having to be a lot of money. So that's just a given. I just think that. Well, I'm in the fashion world, so I'm just a little bit more particular with clothing or whatever. I know cheap shit, and because I make clothes, I'm always looking at some shit like that shit is terrible. So I'm always able to look at something like, it's trash, it's terrible, I'm not buying it, I'm not spending my money on that. But that's also because of the business that I'm in. But if you're not in that business world, that shit don't pay you no never mind. I definitely shopped at Rainbow as a teenager. I didn't shop there as an adult.
Telling you, go to the one on Flatbush Junction.
I worked at it as a teenager. That was my first job. My first job was at Rainbow. I was 15.
Shout out to Rainbow then.
Shout out Rainbows though.
Rainbow gave me
but
my
people
first
still
job.
holding on, coming to the club and lounging that, and getting taken home by a bowler because he didn't know that you was at Rainbows.
But like now, a lot of these Instagram boutiques and stuff like that, they have the same like shit. They just market it and style it better, but like they be having the same stuff that Rainbow got.
Yeah. They be getting a lot of cheap shit. And,
Yeah,
like,
you just don't. I think
definitely
it's
resell
just,
it.
Rainbow is the facade. Like you just don't want to say Rainbow.
So
but
what's
you
the
can
guy
legit
version
get
of
the letter.
Rainbow, y'all? What's the guy version of
Yo,
Rainbow?
H&M.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say that because I was like, yo, it's H&M. It's H&M.
That's a good one.
It's H&M and that back half for Forever 21 on the low.
I forgot.
What happened to that store? Express. Was that a part of that
No,
too?
because Express is moderate market because they price point a little bit
Yeah,
higher. They like right there with
yeah.
Zara.
So you could get away
Right,
with that.
yeah.
That's,
So,
that's
yeah.
not showing you cheesy.
nah,
They
but
saying that
Forever
H&M
21.
and Forever 21, like
You can run
Forever
into
21 and H&M is in the same box.
Yeah.
Express and Zara is in the same
It's
box.
Because I was
Same
gonna
lane.
say like Old Navy.
That's down there. No, Old Navy is down there with Ross and Burlington.
yeah, Old Navy, not Old
Not
Navy.
the Old Navy
Ross
cover
and
the patch with
Burlington.
the shirt.
TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx. But those is discount stores. That's not even fast fashion. You got discount, then you got fast fashion, then you got moderate, better, contemporary, ready to wear, avant-garde, couture, and then goes in that line with the price point. So
That's a fact.
yeah, you went to off price.
At least go to Macy's on the
word.
clearance rack.
Macy.
But even Macy's not off price. Macy's is moderate, technically. They just have a lot of good sales.
Okay.
Right, you
And
gotta
they
get
always
the
offer the
sales.
motherfucker to get a credit card to get an extra 15%
please do,
off.
Please do shout out to Lanice because guarantee she might get your style up, might get your style together. If you shopping at Rainbows, but you got that couture money, maybe you need to actually shoot her a
I don't
DM real
even
quick.
do couture stuff.
Yes,
I
and,
do what regular people wear. I make regular clothes.
She can get you there. Don't worry. This is your conscience speaking. You know you're in that rainbow bullshit. And you 40.
We don't care though. We were talking
We
here
still
like we
swanky.
care. We
have
don't
some-
care.
You don't care, but she
men still
should.
scum.
Yeah, she should.
She
but
should.
you know,
Y'all
she
don't have to care. But it's like everything that we do is not centered around men. I don't seek a man for validation and like what I'm wearing. Like, but I
True.
still take pride in what I put on my body myself though. Like just like people take pride in like what they eat. What I put on my body and what I decide, it's more than like how much it costs. It's also about their social responsibilities too. Like Fashion Nova still ship for black designers. Like take black creatives and stuff like that and reproduce the shit and take money out of their pockets. You know, it's like some of them that use fucking kids to sew and make clothes. So to me, it's beyond just like it being cheap. It's like y'all fucking morals. I don't support people who don't have good morals. Like I'm authentic. I need niggas to be authentic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good one. Good one.
Clap it up. Clap it up.
Wait,
That
we
was
gotta
funny.
take a second and shout out Flatbush Finest because he ain't get to introduce himself. But we gotta shout him out in the back. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
You already know your Flatbush Finest. I'm here.
Okay.
Your boy Free.
We can't see you though in the camera, but say it.
But I'm behind the scenes though.
Behind the
Of
scenes.
It's Fucking Political. You know, we here.
Shout your man too.
Shout my boy. Come through.
Just say it for him. Like,
Shout my man BCK King in the building. You know what I'm saying?
and that's it. We gotta show love like that. And
But
let's
yeah, you
go.
know, I definitely want to shout out. You know, this episode is definitely sponsored by Tiamo Keela. You know, check them out. It's also sponsored by Evolve Clothing, though. You know,
Good looking. It's a
Yeah.
little snuggly.
coats on the way, everything on the way. Follow us.
We gotta stay together as that, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Everything we gotta do ourselves, cause you know I don't want to talk about the other man, but you know who's the other man. They stick together, so we gotta stick together. You heard? This is fourth quarter, by the way.
You gotta share resources.
Yes,
Put
exactly.
your people on at all times.
Build a community to actually shop in a community.
And shout out to the people who support black businesses and black products without asking for a fucking discount. Pay the price
Well,
that
can
it
I plug
fucking
right
costs.
now? All right, well, let me plug in.
Oh yeah,
All right, Friday is Black
on.
Ass Friday. It's the Black Ass Friday pop-up. It's 258 Johnson Avenue, 12 to 8. It's going to be a room full of black creatives and black designers,
Yes.
black liquor companies, black food, cosmetics, accessories. It's just going to be a big old marketplace full of black businesses. We're going to have music, food. Oh, May I add, there will be a Chicago table at this one because I'm tired of arguing with niggas about how Chicago food is better. I got Italian beefs on deck, Chicago style hot dogs, pizza puffs, mild sauce. I'm getting everything shipped here so that we can have some Chicago food at this Black Ass Friday. Okay.
I don't know about the Italian beef. Pause. But
Pause.
You ain't
Yeah,
never
we don't eat
had
no
one
red
before.
meat. We don't eat red meat here.
It ain't red meat. That's the thing. You ain't never had
Oh,
one before.
okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
You ain't never
Kanye,
had
you better
one
holler at her.
before. It's a Chicago delicacy. You can only get it there. Only get it there. So I got y'all though. I'm gonna put y'all on this weekend.
So
That's what's
Friday
up.
time? What time?
12 to 8. 12 to
Okay.
8. Pop up, shop,
up.
drink, have a good time, and
Get lit.
Get
I ain't
lit.
gonna front.
Sounds like a vibe.
My people loved the last pop up. They had a great time. They had a oof.
Oh, it was looking. It was
Yeah, I was
looking,
hearing that in the chat.
It was looking very
Right.
extravagant in there.
They had fun.
that was my first one. This is my, and then this Friday is my second one. I just want to do something black on Black Friday. So, and everybody offering additional discounts,
It's
stuff like
definitely
that.
political.
Oh, my bags will be 30% off and stuff like that. So, like, everybody, it's a couple people that's doing it. They did it before, but now they offering additional discounts and stuff like that. So, you ain't got to ask for no discount because we gonna make sure we get the people right for Black Friday.
So everybody pull up. Come with your money. Cash App, right? Apple Pay, Zelle. We doing all of that.
Everything.
Come pull up. Get your drinks. Get your food. Get your flyware. It's just lit. Support black businesses. Yeah.
And that's the main focus because, like I said, you can't get the discount. When you go to the store to buy something, you got to pay for that. There's no, take it off what you think you could compare this to like Aki when you go to Bodega. Yo, I bought 4 essentials. Let me get the 5th one $1 off. They be like, all right, just to get you up out the store because they tired of your begging ass.
Facts.
If you buy off Fifth Avenue or like she said, buy off the internet and get that bootleg shit, you won't ask for a discount with that. Yeah, do the same thing with your people that got
Exactly.
business.
Fuck it. Shout out to niggas buying from China.
Canal Street. and the fake sneakers off Jamaica Ave, Coliseum Block. Remember
They
that?
still do that?
I think that's still there.
In the basement?
Nah, the joint on the block of the Coliseum.
Oh.
With the joints outside. You know when the Air Max is $30 in whatever size. Something's
flavors.
wrong. All flavors.
Yeah.
But yo, this thing came to me. We was already on the subject a little bit. I want to ask, can cheating ever be justified?
Yep.
On
The
what
lady, the
grounds?
only lady here says yes.
On what grounds?
Yep. You cheated first.
Okay.
We not even.
All right, so,
That's not what we
all right.
really
No,
meant.
you cheated
But
5 times and I got 1 in.
and you know we don't like that because men can handle, like men do whatever, but when they find out they lady did it,
On a break.
On a break? I mean,
On a break.
Oh, that's not
was this a
even- that's
legitimate
not
break
even-
from both parties?
I mean, it's legitimate. Y'all still living together though, so.
wait.
oh,
So
oh.
living. So
You take a break because like it's like the nigga that cheat on you so many
Spicy.
times or whatever that you like, yeah, I'm good, fam. Let me just work on my exit. So if I'm working on my exit, whatever I'm doing is fair game. Whether or not you want to say we still in a relationship or it's complicated or whatnot, like I'm out. And I'm gonna be out. It's just taking me a little that happened to me. Did I cheat? I had to think about it. I ain't cheat.
In all your years.
I feel like okay, all right, let me say this.
Take a sip.
Okay. Before the last one. Okay. Before the last one. Okay. Initially moving here, I met a dude the same week I moved here. I got my own little apartment in Brooklyn, stuff like that. He fed me a dream. He told me to come move out to Long Island with him, give up my apartment, focus on my brand. Just focus on building my brand and stuff like that. I was in school to get my master's. So I wasn't gonna do that shit. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay in my apartment or whatever. But then I got robbed. And then I was like, I saw a mouse. And I was just like, I can't live here no more. I was living in Crown Heights on Utica. And I
not
was
on
just like,
Utica.
yeah, and I moved in January, so I didn't know nothing about Brooklyn. Like
Shout
I
out
just
to the
moved
mouse
first
in
thing.
Crown Heights in Utica.
So I was just like, I can't
get
live here. I
niggas
gotta
to
go. So I moved to Long Island. I moved far. I moved to like Bayshore. And I got out there. He tried to treat me like a fucking Stepford wife. Like, I don't know. Like, he was real mean and like rude to me all the time. And then he would always throw in my face like how I ain't pay no bills. And I'm like, but you asked me to come here. But then I was just like, let's do some math real quick. Let's break out the calculator. I pay the car insurance. I buy all the food. I pay the cable bill. I pay the light bill. I buy anything we need for the house. You pay the rent. that shit is about the same in my eyes. Like, I'm still doing, like, after you add all that shit up, he had a Lexus. That fucking car insurance was like $500. So, and you wouldn't let me drive. He would hide the fucking keys from me. Like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. If I need to go buy some fabric or go to the store, stuff like that, like, let me go. Let me move around. And then, like, he had a business, so he had a car to drive. So he was just doing like a whole bunch of extra shit, and I just didn't like it. And then I'm new here. I want to learn the city. I want to go places. I want to do things. He never wanted to do anything with me at all.
Well,
like,
let me just invite you.
He was controlling.
To
He
New
was
York.
controlling.
You was with a controlling dude. That was a correction officer, and he wasn't trying to let you go nowhere.
It was in solitaire. You didn't even know.
right. And so for me, of course, I'm like a fucking teenager that want to rebel, and I'm like, I want to go out. Like, I want to go to Brooklyn. I want to do something. And then, I mean, I started going to Brooklyn, and I start making friends and stuff. And then I met a guy, and then I liked him. So yeah, I started smashing. And then he would have him drop me off back in Long Island around the corner. So I was just like, I'm about to leave.
All right.
Here
So
anyway.
panel, hold on.
But
Panel.
I was leaving though. I was on my way out. I was trying to get my
good.
stuff together.
Good.
Hold on.
Panel. How do we judge this cheating example? Because remember, the question is cheating ever justified? How do we judge this one?
You know what? I ain't gonna front.
He
'Cause,
never
like,
talked to me.
You know
Like-
what? Because like I've been on the side where I've been with a chick who had a controlling ass nigga like that too. So her situation is justified.
Thank you.
I vote along with it because guaranteed your woman's gonna cheat for how you treat her.
How you treat her, exactly.
And
Can't
you
be
know
cheating like that.
the dude that actually does get her is actually getting her off the actual trauma that you giving her right then and there.
Facts,
So
exactly. You matter of fact, like you actually giving her to the other guy. Like go ahead, like
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying, like you passing this.
So,
It's
yes.
lit.
So I got to be the only biased one? Because
I
we
didn't
can't
do
all
that,
give.
but
We
I-
can't all give you
Can
that.
I, let me add.
You should have just
I was
left.
cooking every night. I was doing my best, you know, and trying to give him the things that he wanted, he need. But it's just like he didn't give a fuck about what I wanted, and that's not cool. So I was like, okay, well, I can't just stay here. Let me get a job. I literally waited maybe check number 2, found me an apartment. I left like a thief in the night. Like
No. I'm not mad at the power moves you made to get up out that situation, but I just got to be the voice of reason.
The voice.
I wasn't
And
fucking,
say
and I
that-
was sleeping on the couch. I wasn't sleeping in the bed with him. I literally was falling asleep on the couch.
No, but
on
you said that
purpose.
you did you though.
I was
during
doing me,
that
but
time.
that's why I didn't sleep in the bed with him. I never went towards the bedroom. Like I would literally come in, lay on the
That's why
couch
I
if I
feel
was
it's
sleeping.
So it's good because if you cheat and then don't double dip,
She
that's
wasn't-
why
wasn't
she
fucking
gets
though.
it.
She wasn't double
I
dipping.
wasn't fucking. I
so
wasn't. We
just
wasn't
you
fucking.
You lucky.
She had listen,
I'm
yo.
gonna give you that one.
Clearly, as she's saying, she was
You better not
she
be
was
giving no
plotting her
top
I
of
was plotting
nothing.
my exit.
You better not
Extra
giving no
strategy
top of
plot.
nothing.
I wasn't giving nothing.
Alright.
I was sleeping on the couch. I wasn't even going in the room. He'd come tell me like, "Come get in the bed." I'd be like,
But
like-
at the same time, he probably was doing him too though. He probably like,
right.
you know,
So
fuck it.
let's
Like,
keep going in the story, okay?
Okay.
So once I got it together, it took me 2 checks to get up out of there. He said he wanted to go to Miami for Carnival. That's that thing that y'all Caribbean people do.
When's Carnival again for
Wait, hold on,
Miami?
wait. What's up with the Caribbean people thing?
Because
though?
it was a
You
very
keep
new
throwing
to me.
shots.
It was a
I
culture
know,
shock.
right? It's like-
You
It
keep
was a
throwing
culture
shots.
shock for me coming here. It's not like that in Chicago. Chicago's super duper segregated.
Chicago
So
got
just
no,
getting used
it's no like Caribbeans out there in
No,
Chicago.
so it's like some Jamaicans. We got like 2 Jamaican restaurants. That's it. So getting used to like he was Guyanese. I had never even heard of that country before I moved here. Legit, didn't. So he decided he went to Miami or whatever, and I was like, okay, cool. I had already got the apartment. I just didn't say shit. I had already started ordering furniture, sitting it over there. I just didn't say shit. So I came home with some boxes because I thought that nigga was leaving on fucking Friday. So I came home with all these boxes, and he was like, "What's these for?" And I was just like, "Oh, I'm just packing up some clothes, sent to my sister or whatever, like some stuff I don't want." And I was
Cap.
just like, "You leaving?" I was like, "I thought you was leaving today." And he was just like, "Nah, I'm leaving in the morning." I was like, "Oh, okay." So he left. I packed up the house in one night. Went and got a U-Haul. Drove it back, packed the whole house up by myself. I left him 1 spoon, 1 fork, 1 knife, 1 plate, 1 of everything. So he'd be all right over there.
Okay,
I
Noah's
bought all
Ark.
of it though. No, but I didn't take nothing. I didn't take nothing that I didn't purchase.
Wait until tonight, girl.
I ain't take nothing I ain't purchased. I packed up that whole house and I never realized how strong I was until I had a U-Haul full of shit. I'm lifting shit like literally by myself. I didn't know nobody. So it's me and the dolly. We moving everything into the U-Haul truck. I get to Harlem. I found me an apartment in Harlem. I move all that shit out by myself. Up 3 flights of stairs. it was a lot of people outside, a lot of dudes. Nobody helped me. I was just like, I'm just gonna do this shit. I gotta get
Niggas
away.
don't care.
Niggas don't care. Yeah.
That's New York.
Yeah.
That's New York.
So I did it. It took me like 6 hours to unload that truck and stuff.
You
And I
was
just
sore
felt
as hell
so,
the next morning.
No,
Your
I
body
got
wasn't
up
sore?
and went to brunch, and I just felt like a
Okay,
weight was lifted off
Superwoman.
my shoulders. I just felt so relieved. So I'm at brunch. I'm sitting at the
That's
the
true.
bar, and I'm just like, I can't believe I did that shit. Like I did that shit. He texts me and was just like, yeah, I know things ain't been great between me and you, but
so
just
him
know
with
when
that
I
slow
get back,
song.
we gonna work it out. And I was
Work
just
it out,
like,
baby.
What's the other joint?
Block.
Too much, too little,
Yeah.
too late to care about
blocks him.
girl.
So maybe I guess he came back a couple days later. Of course, I got him blocked by now or whatever. So I get a voicemail from an unknown call, and I'm just like, it's
Knew that
probably
was
this
coming.
nigga. So he left voicemail. He cussed me out, called me all type of cunts. And he was just like, you think I went to Miami by myself? I went to Miami with a bitch. You ain't leave me. I been left you. I was like, oh, okay.
You see, yo, but that's the shit
That's
that women,
the-
yo, like, yo, women could like orchestrate that. Well, but like guys, we not that like we.
He said, I'm
we
so
cool.
fucking
We
happy.
that
Like, he was
crafty,
so
though.
happy.
Hey, yo, I try to move out on a motherfucker that came home came from work early. Like, pull my hands. Yo, trying to pack
I
shit
wait
up.
somebody to go out of
Yo,
town.
it was already smoke. I was outside in my car looking at the person across the street like, this plan ain't gonna work out too well.
Females could pull that shit. Yo, see like how she orchestrated that shit. Females could, yo, they smart like that. They got it.
So we give you the pass that
Thank
it was
you.
justified.
It was.
But I hope you're as understanding for a guy's angle of why he. No, not him. I'm not talking about him.
Somebody cheated on me like 12 times, and I still kept that nigga around.
But-
and I called him. I came downstairs and
We're
my
not asking
own
for 12
home.
passes though. That's kind
I
of
came downstairs in my own home, and this nigga was in the bathroom with my best friend with her pants down, bent over the sink. You can't erase that shit from my vision.
Wait, hold on. You took him back after that?
Huh?
You took him back after
See,
that?
see, now
Wait,
I
but
got some
you
things.
must have been
I
doing
got
him
Pass
dirty,
the
though.
liquor, pass the Cavassier.
No,
I wasn't.
with your best friend, and you wasn't doing him dirty after that. After you found him.
I didn't talk to him for a little while after that because I was upset. I didn't actually take him
But I
back
want to
for
know,
a couple months
what did
later.
he tell you? What did he say?
They both was trying to blame it on each other. Like,
I got questions.
They both was like, oh, it was he came in the bathroom on me, or no, she came in the bathroom. And mind you, this is all the day before his sister's wedding. I'm a bridesmaid in this wedding, right? You know, I had to walk down the aisle with this nigga and act like everything was just all happy go lucky and shit. Like,
I got. Please give me this. Please give me this. Voice of reason. I have 3 questions that will shape the way this conversation is going. Did you, one of the 3, A, belittle him as a man ever?
what that mean?
like
make
talk down to him,
talk
make
down
him
to him like
feel
he
like
ain't shit.
shit.
Before this incident,
No.
I just want yes or no. It's gonna be simple.
Okay,
That's
no,
1.
no.
2, did you deny sex on any extended period of time?
Never.
And 3,
Third one better be the good one, boy. That shit better be the fucking
Never
Leonard
did-
from
never
there was
denied
no
sex.
signs of his. All right, no. The third question is he too sexual for you?
No.
Then he's bugged out.
He didn't. He didn't.
If it's no to all of those,
Wait.
So I'm trying to say he had no reason.
no
He had no
reason.
reason.
He had
No,
reason.
because this he didn't shoot. He didn't shoot from the NBA side. I'm shooting from the bleachers on the other side. Your homegirl had to know what he was working with in order to even get a part of that. Did you tell your friend
That's
what
another
he
question.
had?
Right.
In order for that to
Did
Did
you
I
even
tell
go
them we had
down.
good sex? Yeah.
oh, what's a no?
That's a mistake.
So,
You should
yeah.
never
She
tell
might have been
anybody
close.
close to you.
You're supposed to say shit.
Shit regular, shit cool.
But you talking about somebody that's like we live in the house together. We
Nah.
was 14. We went to the same colleges. We moved to New York around the same time. We lived in the same building. You talking about somebody that been next to me like every day
the
since I was
bitch
14.
secretly wanted to beat you.
Somebody
and
else told me that
came with
shit. And I was
shit.
just like, no.
See,
no.
you treating it like you one of the homies. Like we could talk that shit most like. You see these guys right here? I could say that. But girls can't. Because what did Chris Rock? I'm not like promoting anybody that ain't us, it ain't original. I'm gonna just say one quick thing about the Chris Rock thing. He said, if you take your man around your homegirl and introduce, when y'all walk away, she's gonna say, I want him.
Exactly.
If a nigga introduce his girl to them,
I want
he's
a
gonna
girl
say, I
like
want a
her.
girl just like
Just
that.
like that, yo. Facts though.
Or the first thing you always notice is they ask, yo, what's good with you? Got any homegirls?
Yeah, she got some
Because they
friends,
gonna try
don't
to give
worry,
some with
Because
one
we
of your
want to
friends.
mirror that, but we don't want that. But the girl, especially her
I
confidence.
mean, we clearly
her
we ain't been
confidence.
friends since that day.
You're doing
but-
better than her, right? Like, what does she do? Is she
I don't know,
as
I don't follow that
progressive?
bitch.
No, not you, not now. I'm talking about when the shit popped off. Is she successful as you? Is she ambitious as you? What happens when y'all out? Do they holler at her more or you more? Do you get the attention more or does she?
I would always say we was on some equal shit because we looked very similar. Like we both was brown skin, we was the same height, we was the same size. Like we were very similar.
So that's what he said. It was similar, so that's why I went there.
Yo, but as I said in a previous podcast, women fuck who they want, men fuck who they can. She was
horny.
him.
No, she was horny because a conversation that me and her had earlier in the day with this nigga that she was with, she cheated on him. And he cheated on her. But he cheated first. She forgave him. Then she turns around and tells him that she cheated. They broke up. So she was whining all day. She was just like, I just don't fucking get it. Like, he already cheated too. So I told him, and now he don't want to be with me. So she was already mad. I tried to get him over. She's like, and when he came over, I really just wanted him to eat my pussy. And da-da-da. She was saying all this shit. My boyfriend knew all of this conversation. Mind you, me and her had it earlier that day. So that means when I went to sleep, y'all was sitting downstairs having a little powwow, and then he was saying he's like, yeah, she put her foot up on me, but then she was just like, oh well, he was rubbing my feet. So like y'all was down there parlaying, kicking it on the couch.
You think they gonna tell you that they was outside fucking like rabbits? We done did this shit 4 times before you woke up at 4 in the morning. Like they not gonna tell you that. But at the end of the day,
you can't bring them hoes around
but
your
she
man.
was only there, and honestly, she asked me because she spent a night, and I was like, no, whatever. But
can't bring.
She only reason why she was there, like I told y'all, his sister was getting married the next day. She was the makeup artist for the wedding, so that's the only reason why she was spending the night. We were upset.
So she's like a smooth criminal because she knew she had to be around, and so she took.
So you trying to say she's shorty from Players Club? What's her name again? Was it
Ebony?
Ebony. Should you put some clothes on for who? Lance. He ain't nobody. But they getting it in wild crazy.
But they wasn't fucking when I found them. Like she was bent over. They was about to fuck. Yeah, because her pants was down. He was still fully clothed.
Yo, but here goes a big.
But he was like I want to say he was kind of bent down, so he's probably about to eat her coochie. That's what it looked like to me.
It doesn't matter what he was about to do. I don't care if he was about to.
His head was like I hit him with the door and I flipped on the light. Because like the door was closed and the light was off. So I flipped on the light.
I got one more. Wait, just give me 1 second on this. So with the questions we asked you to try to make some sense of this all, let's see how much of a creep he is. Prior to that incident, when's the last time y'all got it in? Prior to that incident. Is it on a normal, like a day ago?
Yeah, that day.
Oh, so he's just all the way creepy.
There's just a certain level of loyalty you gotta have to a person. Mm-hmm. Like that's loyalty. You could have fucked anybody in the world.
And this was after the one I told y'all about earlier about Shorty who said my house was nice. So it was after that.
Wait,
so this was after that.
It was after Chinaman.
No, that is Chinaman.
That is Chinaman.
Oh, Chinaman did this too?
Yeah.
Yo, Chinaman is different.
Chinaman need to bring him here.
Yo, Chinaman is different. Chinaman is Al Bundy right now. He's a legend. 4 touchdowns in one game.
Wait.
Go ahead, though.
Chinaman did all of this though.
Listen,
and you see, I was still open after that. Like just this year, I haven't talked to him in 2 years. And the first time I seen him was the day we was all in front of North Strand Station, and I hadn't seen him or talked to him in years. And I was trying to be open about it, trying to be his friend because he wanted to be friends so bad. But that's why I couldn't.
You can't let a person like that get access.
I tried. Y'all saw me. That was the first day, and I'm just like,
damn, yo,
this is difficult. Like it was difficult.
He's out of here.
I can't front. Chinaman is different.
It's hard to let a person that has probably put you in that lane to ever get access again.
To you again.
Yeah, of course.
On the shortest leash possible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna compare something, and I'm not trying to be controversial or political here. Listen. You're a beautiful black woman. I know somebody that is 10 times less attractive than you that has clipped somebody just off of a text message saying, I miss you. So for you to go through that, we just really don't know.
I got Southern roots, baby. Y'all,
I
think that women up on the East Side is a little bit more aggressive. Like they a little bit more like hood, and I'm not like that. I'm a little bit more laid back. I'm a little bit more forgiving. So I like to see the good in people. So I'll give you a couple of chance after chance, maybe a little bit too many, and I admit that. That maybe that I do give people more chances than they need, but for me. And this is definitely a problem for me. I fall in love with its potential. And this is not just from who I'm with. This is friends. This is family. This is anybody. I'm just that person that's just like, I know you can do better. Let's do better.
You need it.
But that's you the woman that most black men
Wait, is that the? Okay, this is champagne. Yes, I never took my shot.
No, but-
I
Oh,
never
yeah,
took it.
yeah.
You are the woman that
I need a
most
chaser.
most men need in their life. The woman that will fall in love with you over potential.
And then another thing for
And-
me, I never I never take none of that shit nowhere, like into another relationship. Like, yeah, I didn't bet through some shit, but I don't take that shit with me. Like, I'm not bitter. It's like it was what it was, and that's why that's why I'm blessed. Like, I just be like, you know what? Yeah, you did something that foul to me. I don't retaliate. I don't do nothing. I ain't even told y'all before I even moved here. I had a nigga that was whooping my ass for 5 years. They had to go to jail. Like, so I done been through some shit, but I don't take it into my next relationship. I let it go. I let that shit pass.
What I'm worried about,
moving.
What I'm worried about is for all the women, not just you, but like the ones that accept that have forgiveness, that give chances. Yo, us men, we can't really get mad when y'all finally break because y'all still a human, y'all still important, y'all still have emotions and shit. So all this forgiving and all of this chance giving, yo, when you, God forbid, whenever you snap, I ain't mad at you.
I ain't think, you know what's crazy?
I ain't mad
don't
at
think I'm
you.
ever gonna snap only because like I'm in control of my emotions and I'm not gonna let nobody like what they do control who I am as a person. So for me, that's why I pray. That's why I meditate. That's why I'm real chill because like I ain't gonna give a nigga the satisfaction of thinking that he got one up on me and that he broke me. You ain't gonna break me at all. Like no matter what
I
you
don't
do.
think
Shout
none of
out,
us
shout
can
out to
handle that.
women. Shout out to women that have the mindset of you because some of them,
Facts.
their breaking point may not be that they snap to that extent, but they might go to the point of actually saying, "I got to get even with that man."
See, I ain't doing all
Don't
that.
I know
ain't
what
got
that's
time for
like?
that.
And vindictive.
Don't I
stuff.
know
And
what that's like?
that shit is
And-
fucked up. But to me, that's like you
line.
really got time. You got time to go seek revenge on somebody. Get a fucking
I know
life.
what that's like.
Like get a life.
I know what
that's
that's like,
I
and I
know.
didn't do near half
I
the
know.
stuff that you
I've
mentioned
I'm
there.
like, I know.
we have both
She
been
has.
in
But-
that situation. So
Quickly.
She sure
and
do.
it's crazy because
Expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
women that shouldn't have that
You want to say
time.
something to me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
hold on.
Okay,
Hold
all
on.
right.
It's a sidebar over here.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's the homie.
Okay. Okay. Was that
You good, money?
Okay.
Women that shouldn't have that kind of time make that kind of time to actually try to do
They ain't got
2
no life.
times more than what they feel that the
ain't got no
actual
life.
foul
But look what she
is.
said. They don't even be having half the ammunition she does.
Yes. And
Ain't
they,
got no
they
life.
Yo,
go
you
far.
could tell some of these insecure, lost, mental health needing women, you could just say you ugly and they bursting your tires. Off of the
But what is
comment.
that gonna do for you? To me though, me retaliating, what does that do for me? If I retaliate and I do something, what does that do for me? Is it gonna make me feel better? Is it gonna change the situation or what happened? Like me retaliating against you is gonna do what? Make me be like, huh? Oh yeah, I got that nigga. What for one moment? Like, what does it really do for me?
And especially if the man does pull out of whatever you try to put him in.
Exactly. Like I try to go with you trying to go the extra mile to ruin somebody's life or do something that hurt them or whatever. For what?
So-
What is that going to do for me?
Before
Nothing.
we switch on to the next topic, let me ask you this question. Do you feel that you attract a certain particular kind of man? Like you may have that type of type that you are actually putting yourself in these situations as a woman?
It's getting political, y'all.
Is
political,
it?
baby.
It's fucking
I definitely
political.
think- no, I don't think that I attract guys that are like that because I attract a lot of different type of men. I think that I have chosen them wrong
Okay.
in my past. So I ain't gonna
So-
say I attract a certain type because I attract a lot of different type of men. But the ones that I end up going for, the ones I end up choosing, is a bad decision on my part or have been a bad decision on my part. Ain't none of this shit recent, may I just say. All of these things happened before I
In
was
the
30.
past.
Everything happened in my 20s, and I'm glad that I learned this shit in my 20s because nowadays, hell no.
It's a whole
It'll
different
never
story.
happen.
And yo, that's funny because it transitions right in with movies we wish had a different ending. Because let's go to Menace to Society real quick. Remember Kane when the cousin Harold got clipped and they went and killed the people who did that? What did he say? I thought that would make me feel better, but I didn't feel anything. It's like what she's saying. When you give that energy to it, what does it really do for you?
Right.
I ain't gonna. Yeah, speaking about you know what? It's like another movie too. We was talking about is called Carlito's Way. You seen that shit before? Like that shit irks me to my soul.
How
like,
that whole
Cause it's like Benny Blanco is just like,
Yeah,
yo, how you gonna
yeah.
like? He was about to like, he had a plan to get away and all of that.
It's always when you're trying to get out.
Just like what she was talking about.
Well,
it all comes full circle.
It's like we said, Kane shouldn't have died in Menace.
Well,
I feel like, but it was like the Tupac thing. Like, he got shot the first time, he survived. So the second time, he gotta go.
Wait, I don't want to cut him, but we're talking about movies now. So, in thin line between love and hate, though, right?
Yes,
I see a question. I see a
question.
question going around: was Martin fucked up, or was Shorty wilding?
Both.
I'm gonna put it more on Martin because he a hypocrite in the movie itself.
Yeah, he said, "Don't say I love you."
Right, Bobby and them, they was like, "Yo," he said, "Yo, we never say I love you."
Exactly.
We
So
never
he
say
tweaked.
that.
Like, he had, and he wanted to
Just to
bag
get
her
the
so
box.
bad that he
He
broke
said-
the code. Like, the
Yeah.
code was never
Right,
to
right.
say I love you.
That's
And
true.
he
swear-
said that shit.
I swear she eavesdropped because she purposely had dropped the tear on him. And do you love me? And he sat there and was like, I'm capping right now.
Exactly.
Yes, and you know,
I'm capping right now.
you know, and
Yeah.
and I'm
never did that for that.
I'm gonna jump on a lot of females bandwagon
And she
right
told
here.
and didn't she tell him that she killed her husband?
She told him like
But he was already having sex. It's too
doesn't
late
matter.
now.
No.
She riding him talking about, and I had to kill him.
No, she got on top of him after that. She was not on top of him. She was like,
So they didn't have sex yet?
They wasn't fucking like that yet. She's like, you don't understand. He was still kissing on and all that other stuff.
She
and
giving him warning that she was going. She was
Then
crazy.
she got on top of him, and then he lost. She's like, he was abusive. You had to kill his ass. And then she got on top of him and started riding his dick. But she told you that she killed somebody before she rode your dick, and you let her get on top of
but
you.
if he, I don't defend it. But if he's saying that, if she's saying that because of the abuse she had to, you know that you're not abusive, so that may not trigger something in your brain to say I'm worried.
If y'all fucking and somebody just told you somebody killed somebody that you
Because
was.
you was getting beat on.
Yo, look,
I probably still finish
I
the
don't even
kill.
like, it's more than this
Yeah.
story. Can
You're
we
not
let's
gonna
have some
finish?
pillow talk?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Pillow talk. Let's find out what you
go down a
about.
little bit. Hold on. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
your dick's still hard after she just told you that she killed somebody. No,
First of all,
let's
am
talk
I
about
the
this.
only one? No disrespect. Shout out Lynn Whitfield. Am I the only one that just seeing her, I'm like off. Like she looks. They picked the person because just looking at her, I'm like, you better not push her.
Look,
I'm not horny after somebody just told me they killed somebody.
yeah,
But you're a female.
Don't
You're a
matter.
female asking
we
a guy?
always horny. We're always horny. We just as horny as
See,
y'all.
they just
Don't let
put the
nobody
front
fool you.
on.
We
They
always
just put the
horny,
front
like-
on.
That's one
That's it.
person
That's not cap,
advocating for the whole
That
women
ain't no
though.
cap. We be
So
just
y'all-
as
You
horny.
one
as
person
y'all.
advocating for the whole women.
I'm telling y'all,
Here
they
go-
don't say that shit. We be just as fucking horny. Like, just as
Women
horny.
don't tell you how
So
they
why they
look
don't
at
act
you
like
in
it
a
then?
scummy way.
I don't know shit. I don't, especially when you hit your 30s. Ooh, Jesus.
So you saying in your 30s, it's always jumping.
It's always ready.
Look,
Y'all just
So-
better actresses
I ain't no
in
actress. I
playing it
tell
off.
you, I'd be like, either it's my pussy jumping or it's not jumping.
But you're one person. You can't talk for the whole. You see, for you to sit here and
She's-
say
she's-
that.
no,
she's
they
a
said
woman.
she freaky
She's
shit.
a woman that's
she's-
been around other women.
No,
I mean,
it count. It count.
We be
but
talking
one
like that.
person
I'm not the only
can't
person to
count
talk
for the
like
whole of
that.
them.
No, I ain't the only person to talk like
When
that. They
they
may
in
not
the
say that shit in front
salon-
of you, but they be saying that shit like, girl, if he don't make my coochie jump or it was
The
wet, it was
thing
like
is
they
that
talk
guys
like that.
be
I don't
off
talk about
about
myself.
So you're saying, so y'all group chat be lit then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You probably listen
and
to
then
our
when we
group
in
chat be
person,
lit.
Our
and then
group
when
chat
we be
be-
in person, we demonstrate. Like we'll demonstrate like, well shit, I was on that motherfucker like this. And then or like, oh, how do you suck dick? Oh, I suck dick like this. Like we do that shit. Like we talk about it. Our group messages is like,
It's
how do y'all
political.
send y'all coochie pictures? Like do you
fucking
open it and spread it
political.
first? Like do you spread it first? Do you make sure your nails done before you send the coochie? Like we literally have these conversations just like, oh, okay, like Shay, your nails gotta be done right. Oh, okay, cool. It gotta be. I'm like, it gotta be freshly waxed first. This was a conversation yesterday. I'm like, bitch, don't you send no coochie picture if that shit not waxed and your nails not done. Like,
So, but
Yeah.
I guess some guys be talking themselves out the pussy because it's like, since y'all saying y'all be horny as how y'all be horny, right?
Right.
It just seems like, but some niggas still don't be getting it though.
no, I could be horny and you could completely turn me off, and I just want to fuck, but I want
But
to
see,
fuck you.
that's a sad, that's a
There
sad
goes
thing.
the difference right
'Cause-
there. Because if we're
I can
as
still-
horny
'cause
as
people
you
know.
say,
Niggas is fucking-
we ain't judging
fucking-
shit.
I am
We just
though.
checking the smells.
No,
Like clean
I
shower.
am, because I
nothing-
did. I will. Or I'm gonna just go sideline you and I'm gonna call somebody else.
Oh damn.
Oh, and you got a substitute? Oh,
If you
man.
single, I mean, if you like I said, like in the summer, you might have a couple people lined up, or you have a dry zone where you're not fucking with nobody. So I've had those times where it's like, oh, okay, I do like this person, or you go out with somebody new, no chemistry there. I ain't fucking this nigga tonight. I'm gonna fuck the nigga I've been fucking. So thank you, sir, for dinner. It was great. I had an amazing time.
I'm not trying to be
Go
free
on
food.
about your business.
Oh my
Niggas
God.
be Pizza Hut and shorty phone and shit.
But then, like you go
I thought
about
his name
your
was
business.
Greg, and it should
But
say
if the-
Pizza Hut.
If the date goes really good, then it's fine. It's popping. There's been times where I've had sex on a first date or whatever. Like, yeah, if it's good, but
And
if
still
it's,
store him as
but then
footprints?
You said do what?
And still store him as footprints.
What that mean?
Mean
That's
he's
a
just
restaurant.
food.
That's a
His name is
restaurant.
a restaurant. My son's name might be Astoria.
No, I don't do that. No, I don't,
Nostrand Station.
Hold up.
I don't do that.
Hookah.
I don't do that. I don't do that. I want to
Son.
know your first and last name.
Alright, so he get a name. Alright.
He get a name, and then if the date goes good, the date goes good. And to me, if the date does end in sex, that means it went good. That means like we was vibing, we was chemistry. Like if it don't end in sex, it's just like what the fuck happened there?
Oh wait, hold on. So you're saying the
A
first
first date, like to me, if it
it's lit?
ends in sex, that means that shit was lit. Like that was a good
All
date.
right, yo,
like
listen,
we had a good time.
Y'all heard it first. If the first date is lit, it should end in
But
sex.
now she just set the bar high, make it
It is,
difficult
but
for
if it
niggas'
don't
confidence.
end-
Because now if you go on that first date and it don't go down, that mean he suck all the
that
way.
It means it wasn't there yet. Like you still trying to like figure out if you like them or not. But to me, I feel like most when we know whether we like
Sounds
you
like you're not
initially.
getting the starting five. You're getting the bench.
You know
You're off
whether
the bench.
you know when you like a man initially, like you know, and I'm gonna tell you, halfway through, we already know if it's going down because it's mad easy. It's just like you want to
Halfway through seconds, stop capping.
No, before you even get to the bill, like before the bill is paid, you already
don't
know.
cap. Listen, don't
You
cap.
know.
Don't cap.
'Cause I
don't
know.
cap.
Every
don't
time I've known
cap.
and
Okay,
every
This
time
is when you
it
know.
happens.
No.
Let's
This
get
is
it.
when you know. Hi, how you doing?
No.
That's when you know. This
No,
handshake
not
right
true.
here.
Not true. Because I went
Not
out
true.
with niggas and then midway
Yeah,
through
I
the date, I'm
believe
just
that.
like, this is a wrap. I'm gonna wrap this up real
Are
quick.
you, but no.
Yo.
So then, wait, I got it. So just my fault. Just be honest about that introduction, and then from there you're still judging. But you
No.
telling me that introduction didn't tell you nothing?
No, because I don't know you yet.
Yo,
We ain't had a conversation. We ain't broke bread. I don't really know you yet.
I ride with you. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
That's what I feel. Cause
It's on you to finesse it.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
I
That's
agree.
true. That's
I'ma
true.
be
That's true.
honest.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's a fact.
Yo,
That's a fact.
I now homegirl from Insecure, Molly. I don't know her real government name. Yo, you know it because you a perv.
Shout out to shout you out right there. Shout you out right
He
there.
knows the whole name. Even the African. Yo, he knows the African name. I'm sorry.
That cup
The
is a-
Nigerian name. He knows it. But yo, I like she said it in her stand up, and she said, "Yo, I literally was liking a dude. She did a stand up, and she kept it facts." And she kept it facts to a point where men and women could understand. But she did say, like, yo, I was on a date with a dude. We had a bomb ass restaurant, and your man, I like they had the starter plate outside, and then she was like, yo, you don't want anything? He said, I don't fuck with grapes like that, but it was olives. And she was like, this motherfucker don't know what olives is. She was like, let me get out of here. Like trying to just teleport herself up out of there. And I was like, yo, I know that a dude can say something that can say, yo, I'm taking it off, I'm putting it back on.
Okay.
What the fuck you just
So
say?
pretty much-
So yeah, dudes can talk
themselves
themselves
out of
out of
pussy.
some pussy.
That's true.
And I think also women will look at a dude and say, yo, you know what? This dude is sexy, but then they hear how that person's demeanor is, their character is, and then they be like,
Yeah,
nah, I can't.
You can talk
can tell that.
because you might
know?
think and then like for dudes, some dudes you got on a date with, and then they talk about themselves all night.
Yeah.
They don't ask you nothing about you, and it's just like, do you even care to get to know me a little bit? Or for me, in my instances, and one things that kind of trickle down for me, don't try to pick my brain. That whole pick my brain, let me see how you get money, Lenise, and your business is this. To me, I talk about business all day. That's my life. Now, when I go out on a date, get to know me as a person. Don't worry about how I'm getting my money. Like, mind your fucking business. I'll tell you.
Yeah,
and
make
I'll
that
put
a
you
two
on.
sentence.
Yeah,
two
I'll tell you
sentence
and I'll
thing.
put you on. That's not a problem. But when they initially come through the door with that whole trying to understand how I did it or what I did to make money and stuff like that, I'm just like, I don't really want to talk about business. Like, I want to get to know you. I want you to get to know me. And it can be outside of work. So to me, if you want to know immediately out the gate how I'm doing this, and well, how did you do this, and how did you do that? Nigga, you can book a consultation like everybody else. Come see me in my studio. My hours are Monday through Friday, 10 to 6.
And that's what he's there for.
And if you want to talk about business, we can talk about business. That's not a problem. But when you getting to know someone, it don't initially need to go straight to business. That's a turn off for me. Don't ask me nothing about my business. Don't ask me nothing about how I'm making money, because I'm gonna be like, you want to know me or you want to know the business? Which one? Is
there a turn off with being too quiet and just letting you rock?
No, I think we like to engage more. I don't want you to be too
Women-
quiet. Like, I like for you to be. I like
want you
for
to
you.
be
If
in
you're
it.
quiet while I'm talking, and then you start talking, and you are recalling, or it's like, oh, you was listening. That make our coochie jump. You was listening.
Wait, hold. Oh, matter of fact, yo,
You come
talk
through.
your shit.
Come through.
You was because it's like you say something back. You say something back that I said. It's like, oh, you was listening, huh?
Yeah.
Come talk
I
your
like
shit.
that.
Nah, I don't mean to talk no shit.
Let's go a little bit.
I apologize.
Yeah, but yeah, if you like that listening key factor is just
Pull
like,
the mic to yourself.
like if underneath our breath, we like, oh, you was listening.
My bad. My bad.
So look, let me put him on the spot so when you jump in. So like, look, you go on this date. Let's say it's you on a date, right? How are you moving? You see the shit she said about don't ask her about her money, don't be too quiet. How you moving when you first go out?
You just gotta have a conversation. Just talk to her. Don't ask her no questions. Just talk to her like, yo, what's up? That's it. Just have a conversation, and whatever she say next, just keep it going. And then the next time you talk to her, just remember something she said from the first conversation. And that shit yours is in the bag.
Facts.
Like,
Yo,
niggas is stupid.
I think women do like when you sponge off of them, because
What?
that's the main thing. They like, yo, you studying them and you paying attention to them. It's kind of like school.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I
we
go
doing
to-
the same thing because we listening to everything. We absorbing everything you're saying. So I'm gonna reciprocate that energy back to you though, and be like, yeah, but then when you telling me about, like, I'm always gonna reciprocate it back. So it's just like that's how the conversation flow. Like, y'all listening to one another, but y'all also absorbing the information that the other person is giving.
You know where niggas fuck up nowadays, honestly? I think they focus on money too much. They forget about
They have a whole
the
conversation about
connection.
money.
You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas feel like, yo, I got bread, so shorty gonna fuck me instead of getting to know her. So I feel like niggas fuck up. Like, money make it easy for some of these niggas, but not all girls is like that. Some girls just fuck with you because of who you are. So I feel like, nigga, it's simple. To get women is very simple. You listen to her, little shit like that. You do nice shit for her. It's not always about bread. Like, yo, if you got a car, she don't pick up from work, my nigga. Like, it's little shit that niggas don't want to do. Yeah, I'm not a sucker. Yeah,
That's
you
not
young,
even
then I don't
sucker.
get it. It's
Remembering
easy, bro.
though, the memory. You know, so
You
like
gotta
on that
remember
date.
one thing though. You ain't even gotta remember everything we said. It could
That's
be
what I'm
that
saying. Like,
one thing
look.
that
So
you
on
remember.
that date, you could say shit like, "I go to the gym Tuesday and Thursdays
Yeah.
at 6." So
Fuck
now
you.
it's Tuesday.
Yo, you wanna go
Don't
to the
say
gym?
no dumb
That's
shit.
it. You gotta show the action.
No,
Go to the gym
I'm
with
saying
them.
the dumb shit that niggas do that could fuck them up. Now, if she say she go to the gym Tuesday and Thursday at 6, don't hit her on Tuesday at 6 and go, "What you doing?"
Yeah. Be like, yo, I'm ready. You wanna go to the gym?
That means you wasn't focused.
That's it.
I'm
I tell you,
at
it's
the gym.
simple.
Yeah.
That's it. You
Yeah,
gotta.
like what you like I get those in the morning sometimes. What you doing? Nigga, I'm running a business. I'm at work. What the fuck you think I'm doing? Like,
That's it.
what's your day looking like? The same way it looks every day. I'm
Yo,
like,
she
yeah.
say on the date, "Yo, I hate seafood." You hit a Wednesday. Yo, wanna go to the seafood spot? Man, you just fucking yourself up.
fucking
Yo,
it
get
up.
out of here. Just
fucking
delete the number now. So it is 90% of the game is listening. Input is important. Your intellect is important, but mostly listen. Sometimes you
Don't be
just
too
want
cocky.
100% effort. You gotta put
Don't be
effort
too
though.
cocky,
You also
like-
gotta put effort. You gotta sit there and show that you care. Even if you don't, if you wanna pretend, at least pretend you care in a good manner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Show up a couple of times here and there. If you get the pussy you don't like it, leave.
Right.
That's just real
but
nigga shit.
But even after the sex, okay, first date, y'all have sex. But then you get mad, cocky after that. He's like, "Oh yeah." I had one nigga tell me, "I thought she was gonna text me to make sure I got home safe." What the fuck for?
Wait, hold on.
I'm texting you
Now that
shit.
first night, getting
First
some
night, you got
means
you. First
something.
of all, we went on a
Yo.
great date. We fucked, and then you leave, and then the next day you like, I thought you was gonna text me and make sure I got home safe. The fuck you grown
streets
as
is
fuck.
dangerous.
Wait,
The
hold on,
streets is
hold on.
dangerous.
Wait. But 90% of women are looking for that text, and or they looking.
Him.
She said
I'm
the
already
nigga was
in
looking
my
for
crib.
him.
But that's why some men think that it's gonna happen that way.
He's like, I thought she was
Because
gonna be crazy or whatever.
you know,
Crazy about
Because
what?
we don't know when the ball might drop for y'all. Because y'all
Then
are
throw the
in
text. So
control.
why he didn't just throw the text and reach home?
And me in
That's
sexual
crazy.
encounter,
I'm
I was
here.
like, I'm not done yet. You're done? I'm not done.
But see,
so the communication thing goes beyond just the date.
Yeah,
The communication
so we
physically.
asked, you finished, I ain't finished. So then he tries to go back in for the kill, and then you think that afterwards, when you leave, I'm supposed to text you and make sure you got home. Like, nigga, I had to tell you I wasn't even finished yet.
Yeah, but obviously that's a man that was being selfish with you, and you obviously
So
had your
I'm
opportunity.
but
to leave
I'm supposed
right
to
then
text
and
you and check in on you.
But see,
that don't make sense.
But Bow,
So she's saying because you didn't come, you ain't
Checking to make sure you got home safe?
She didn't say she didn't come. She said she didn't finish.
I'm
She
not
probably just wanted
done.
more rounds. She didn't necessarily say she didn't come though.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Because
I
after
don't
they
know.
come, I don't know if they want more
You know
rounds.
what it is? I think that men need to also understand women's bodies. Just because we squirt don't mean
That's
we
what
come.
that's what I was
two
about to
different
ask you a
things.
question.
And when you
And I
understand
hate
it,
that. I hate that. Well, I don't hate it. I don't hate it always. But but listen.
questions. I got questions. Tap in.
it's not the same thing. You need to understand the
All right.
difference between the two. And when you don't
All right.
understand, I'm like,
But
that don't mean
wait
nothing.
Wait a minute. So now I'm gonna shout my age out. I'm 38. I had somebody that obviously
know
was
that.
on my gram, and we was having conversation. So I said, there's some people that know how to actually do certain sexual tricks that will always get them off on the first run. She says no. She was like, everybody doesn't know everybody's body. So now let me be honest with you. Obviously, we already know that no matter what happens, a man it ain't too many men showing up fucking a female on the first time and they not nothing. Because we don't have that on our side of the table. And the biggest thing we got to do is do the opening round, get hard, and then make sure we last a decent amount of minutes to make sure it's lit for you. And I'm going to be honest. I know a lot of women say, yo, I don't want nobody to beat the pussy up. You got to destroy a bitch the first time you stick that dick
That
in
is
her.
true.
Because guess what? I'm not trying to be in your group chat.
Yeah, you gotta come with some good shit. You gotta come with some good shit. You right
Because
now.
I
You
guarantee
right.
you, we on the horn.
One at a time, one at a time, one at a time, one at a
Because the next
time.
morning we on the horn like, bitch, this
Yeah.
nigga fucked the shit out of me
Exactly.
last
But
night.
you know
Like,
that.
like
But do you know?
There's not even no group chat. It's just like you gotta talk
But do
about
you
it.
know
It can't go in
that
the
you
group
gotta go
message.
back to what she said? Squirting don't mean she busting. So
Oh, it
it may
don't.
not take that fucking the shit out of her to make her come. Cause you can fuck the shit out of her for an hour and a half and she still ain't come though.
Wait, can I ask a question real quick?
You gotta aim for both.
I want to ask the lady in the room, whatever the case may be. I have this conversation with men. Do you tell men what they doing wrong? Like, do you communicate with your sexual
I tell
partner
you if
to
I ain't
help
finished.
him? No, that's what I'm saying. Would you sit there and really give him details
No,
how to make you come?
I'm gonna manipulate the situation so that you know what I like.
So, because I feel like talking helps.
I'll
That's what I'm
tell
saying.
you.
Like,
No, I don't have to say it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just move. Like if I'm on my back, I ain't gonna come like that.
Nah,
so
'cause,
let
like,
me get up. Let me get on top. You need to hit it from the back, but I ain't gonna tell you. I'm just gonna
'cause
move.
I have
Like,
a son or whatever, like whatever. My son mom's told me like she critiqued my game while we was together.
just move.
And before her, I realized I was humping bitches, and now after her, I was fucking bitches. I give her props. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I commend. I
You
commend
gotta
real
take a
nigga
shot.
shit.
You gotta take a shot for that
I'm
one.
being a real
You
nigga,
gotta
bro.
take a
I'm
shot
being
on that one.
honest.
That cup is right there. The cup right there. No, his cup right there.
Yo, I'm
You
being
gotta
honest.
get a shot
I'm being
at
I
that.
think that you can tell
Just a
from the
little
way
something.
our body reacts though, because like if I'm on my back, that moan ain't different. It's different. When
That's
I'm
what
on
I'm
the top.
saying.
Like,
I
the
learned-
moan,
I learned
the
the difference.
body
That's how I know
language
it's
is
humping, I'm
different.
fucking. I know
So
the
instead of me
difference.
just like
Wow.
critiquing
That
you
was
in the
real.
midst of
I ain't
us
gonna hold you.
fucking, I'm just gonna be like, let me get on top or let me turn around. So like I'm gonna just do it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna turn around.
In the moment, I respect that, but I
Right.
feel like me personally, like I said in my speech, if after talk to them, tell them something.
I'm
like,
gonna do it. No,
because niggas can't find the clip.
I
You know
am
that.
not waiting afterwards. I'm
Direct
doing
that
it in the
nigga.
mix. I'm getting on top. Put
No,
your
I'd rather-
fucking tongue
Yo,
right
I'ma-
here.
I'ma be honest
Hold
with
this
you.
right here. Like
I
I'm gonna
want-
pull your hands back here.
Yo,
I'm
I'ma
gonna
be
put your
honest.
mouth right here, so you don't. I don't have to say it. I'm gonna do it.
I want what you're giving because guess what? Because I want to know what to do to actually get this done the first time because I want to
Exactly.
fuck
Like
the
I don't
second
want to wait
time.
the second
'Cause
time.
if
Right.
that
So
shit
if
is
I'm
gonna
in the
be
act, I'm like, let me get on top. I'm like, I'm gonna pull your head up. I need double stimulation. So I'm gonna pull your head up like right on my breast. Then I'm gonna take your hands and I'm gonna put them around me. So you already get the motion. I'm like, boom. All right,
put this down.
come up. Like
so you're starting to learn what that person
exactly,
knows.
but I mean, because I'm gonna move. Like I said, I'm gonna manipulate the situation. I'm going to move because,
what if
like,
it's still
even if
bad?
I'm from the back, I'm gonna grab your hand. I'm
You
gonna put it on my
gotta
hair, so
use-
you know to grab it. So
you
like, I'm gonna go
gotta
in the
use-
motion so that you know right then and there what the fuck you need to be doing.
I'm gonna be
Pray.
real political.
You gotta
with you.
use your experience and who you've dealt with. Now, if you dealt with flunkies prior, and I'm really talking on the men's side right now, you fuck with your little chicken heads and them little ones that they on your dick so hard that, oh my off rip. So now when you get one that's not really on your dick the same way, and now you gotta put in work, you like, what the fuck happened?
That's what I was saying. Because most niggas
But why
is
not do it?
arrogant.
But why not do it in the act though? Like, why not be like, I don't have to tell you right there. Like, let me just move. Like,
Because
let
most
me.
niggas is arrogant. It's not. You're not gonna meet a nigga that don't think he laid down. You understand what I'm saying?
Even if he don't.
Even if he don't, because
And like I said, the last three bitches, the nigga just put it in and she like, and you like, oh shit. So I don't have to go back to the blueprint. And then you come along and they do the same thing and you're not doing it and they're like, what's wrong with this bitch? She a lesbian. She like bitches.
And I'm about to shout this shit out because I hear from a lot of my female friends. The dude that don't got the cannon obviously be lit and he be fucking mad bitches, but he don't know he got the cannon because obviously it's been some bitches that ain't tell him what the fuck is really going on. So
Why do that though?
Like,
But wait, I'm sorry. Y'all got some slang going on. What the fuck is the cannon?
Shot-town.
I'm sorry. I was gonna act like I knew what she was talking about, and then I'm like, I don't really.
also promote the liquor.
But that's like, yo, wait, that's because it's funny. Yo. That's why, like, when you
What's the
hear,
cannon?
when you hear New York niggas do so good out of state, it's like, no offense. It's just because the shit we say, the way we talk, yo, you go somewhere and say you from Brooklyn, it's a whole different.
Yeah, my best friend, she literally just texted me this week. She's like, bitch, I think I'm in love with East Coast niggas now. Like, and she come out.
I'm telling you, the swag.
We said that in the podcast.
But my best friend, she
here.
worked for my company, so now she always out here. Every time we got an event, every time we got something going on. So now she's been meeting
It's
niggas
political.
and talking to niggas and stuff like that. She's like, bitch, I think I'm in love with East Coast niggas. Like, she tired of Chicago niggas. She don't deal with them at all no more. She's like, bitch, I'm coming to New York. And not even for work no more. She just be coming now. And I'm just like, all right, sis.
Yeah, and you know what the real
But wait,
shit
you're
is?
supposed to tell her what cannon is.
Yeah, what is cannon?
The cannon is actually actually saying that you got a certain level of inches, girth, you know, on
Big
the
dick?
penis.
Big dick energy? Just say big dick.
The big dick energy is whatever it is, but
Okay.
hey, the big dick is there. Like,
But it's more
okay.
than big dick. You gotta have a big tongue.
Oh, so a lot of niggas don't know how to eat pussy too, though.
Yeah, which shout out to that. How to
That's
be?
awful.
But listen, we
how
not
to
gonna
be
let them off the hook.
How to be a player taught you that you got to be
Nah,
all
what's
around
that?
player.
What's that old lady that used to be on TV? Y'all older than me. You know the old white lady?
The
Yeah,
old
that's who
white
told me
lady.
how to eat pussy. I forgot her name. Yeah.
I know what he's saying. I can't remember the name
The
either.
old white lady used to
Nah,
come on
shout to
TV
you,
at
shout to you,
nighttime,
shout
bro.
to you.
Yeah. She like, yo, you gotta
HBO
lick the
or
lips and all that shit. She broke that shit down.
Nah, that's way back.
Yeah, that's what I was upset.
Way
Yeah, I was back.
HBO?
Late, no, it was on some.
Put it like this,
It
this
was
shit-
like regular TV.
But put it like this: the shit ain't in HD.
Yeah.
Before HD.
Yeah.
Yo, but like, she tell you, listen, you gotta suck the clit.
Yeah, she broke that shit
Patience.
down.
So you see that? You see the fucking mentality that he was saying about bang them out, bang them out? You can't do that when it comes to eating the pussy. You can't try to rush that. You can't be too aggressive. You gotta, show some sensuality. You gotta.
And it's only gonna help you in the long run. Y'all know that shit grow y'all beards.
Look,
I mean,
It's only
I know. I try.
It's only gonna
I
help.
just should have had a
So we
little
don't
trim.
need the oils.
You need natural juices. Okay? It's only beneficial. I promise it's only beneficial to you. And then you go with her because she gonna lift. Cause that shit is getting OD. Lift with her. Don't let it go. Stay on it.
What's my son
Until
that
she
coming
drop
to
back
America?
down.
He said, "What you got in there?" He said, "Just juice and berries."
I say for sure.
you gotta make her catch the whole.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then you fuck her. And then you can do whatever that one because now her pussy is so wet that you can bang, 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 whatever you want to do. But if you do that first, we
Make
live.
sure you
Because
got-
you
I
just
got
help
my
yourself
slip in
out
there.
in the sense of, like she said, if you go in like that, now when you killing, even if you don't get it to the finish line again,
I already got to the finish line.
Look, but
that's the game plan.
All right.
One of these shits is gonna make her get to the promised land.
All right,
Can I get an amen?
For me, I'm the same way. If it happened during the foreplay, I'm solid. You can kill all you want to. I'm right here. I'm with it. It's not getting dry. I'm lit. I'm fine. You
So
can
when
go.
you
You
get
can come
both-
back. You can go to the bathroom. You come back. You can
When you
bust
get
it
both, you
open
fall
again.
in love.
So-
When you get both, you fall in love.
I don't fall in love. I ain't
But, all
easy
right,
to love.
but he gonna
Gotta hold a tough shot town down.
Exactly.
hold it down.
But if you do that,
This ain't what she
I
want.
promise you, you could kill. and come back and take your little break and you kill, and it's still gonna be wet because of what you did already. It's gonna be wet the whole night. So
you see, we don't want to put all that work in.
You're gonna be able to come back in the middle of the night, and then you're gonna be able to come back in it again in the morning because it's still wet. Promise you.
But see, we don't want to do all of that, and it's not
But
tit
we
for tat.
like that.
We don't want to do all of that, and then y'all give us like 2 minutes.
No.
Oh,
You trust
fellatio.
me.
Don't go. Look, we don't go in. I gotta follow up. I'm not going down there for like an hour, and then you give me like 5 minutes. I'm just being
don't gotta be there
hypothetical.
for an hour.
I'm not being hypothetical. So you want to be, let's say, 25 minutes, right? You can't go and give me 2 minutes. Like, you ready? We want
you gotta
that
go back and
same.
forth. You gotta do like that.
You know the crazy shit is
Like you gotta suck, then hop on it. Suck, then hop on it. Then suck, then
when you
hop
eat
on
the
it. Like it
pussy,
has to go
they
back and
so
forth.
ready. They don't want to suck dick after that, bro.
Exactly.
They don't want to suck dick after you eat the pussy. They so ready. They don't want to suck dick.
If her pussy nasty, and it don't smell right, well, it's not clean, shut out. But if you hop on, hop off.
No, that's not what he's saying.
I'm saying after you eat her
I'm
pussy,
riding
she's
dick,
so
then I'm
horny.
hopping off and I'm sucking it. Then I'm getting back on it. Then I'm going off. So I'm doing like this. I'm doing.
You got an OnlyFans?
No.
That's crazy. That's wild.
You going back and forth or whatever, and if you go back and forth, you solid.
That's my bad.
And then that last one. But that's what you have to do though. Like that's what
We're saying that we don't get that all the time. So the same way y'all may have complaints about certain shit, so do we. Yes, we want to cater to you.
Then you gotta ask.
Yeah, that's true. But we cater to you. We want to make sure you get that experience. The same way we said, if we eat it and you bust, and then when we fuck you don't bust, you still caught one. What we want is the same effort in our
Fuck her up a little bit.
fellatio.
Tell like, are you a starfish? Like you just lay down. Or be like, or
I'm
you
just
you
having
gotta
that conversation at work.
gotta-
I'm not fucking no bitch that just laying there. I'm not fucking, I'm leaving.
Okay, all right,
Pillow princess?
all right.
Because then we gonna get in our bag. If you tell me I'm a star,
Yo.
like, I'm gonna get in my bag real quick. You tell me like, okay, you suck it, then you eat me, and then I maybe hop on it, and you be like, oh, you a pillow princess? Oh no, I'm not a pillow princess. And then it's gonna push me in my bag when you try to come for my neck, and I'm just like, oh, okay, no, I'm
Because
not.
tell the truth. One thing before you go.
And then you're gonna be like, oh, maybe you're not.
Tell the
chicks
truth.
talk like that
Tell the
before.
truth. Tell the truth though.
Like they feel like,
Every
yo.
man in the building. Because when we down there eating, trying to get you right. No homo. We may go down a little. You may have to just to get us in the bag. Because we've been concentrating so long.
I get what you said.
We've been concentrating so long to get you off. Our shit may not all the way be.
The tire
may
all
not
flat
all
and
the
shit.
way.
The tire
So
all
you
flat.
gotta.
All right. So
Agreed.
before I say this, I'm gonna go right off of what he said. I ain't even gonna front. I am a jump start dude. Like, yeah, you got to hook the jumper cables up to me and actually get this car to run. So hey, it is what it is. But yo,
Roadside
I'm gonna be
assistance.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. In my lifetime, as far as sex goes, I have dealt with some of these women that you talked about. That obviously on my side of the table, it's been whack. And I had a whole baddie that she was bad, she was chill, everything was good, but her sex was all the way trash. But I genuinely liked her, and I still.
Her coochie was dry?
Her coochie wasn't dry. She just didn't have moves. She got on the court.
And
she
we
was
know that the looks ain't is what's gonna
Yo.
carry you to the mountaintop. Because
And-
everybody got an ugly one that done shocked the shit out of them.
Fuck like a
this
champ.
ugly
Fuck
motherfucker.
like a champ,
This
boy.
ugly motherfucker.
But that's all they got
I got an
to offer.
ugly one in my top 5.
That's all they got to offer. But when this all you got, but when you know you ain't that cute, shit, you better throw that shit back. Like,
Yo, and yo, that's
if you not cute, you better throw it back.
yo,
like the
I
big
can't
girls that
lie.
get neck.
If it's not smell, I have dealt with women that had trash sex because I thought because they was bad and everything else was in play. But I
Can't get fooled by that.
I've been fooled
been hoodwinked.
and I rolled out with it. But then I also got with people, with women that actually they sex have been all the way fucking popping. And I'm be honest, in the percentage that I gotta say that yo, the ones that don't be a 6 and better. Like if you like a 4.5 or 5, yo, they sex be all the way jumping.
Cause they ain't got nothing else to offer.
But somebody that's
Episode
like
8.
yo, 7.5,
What we gonna
She
name
ain't
this
got
one?
nothing else to offer.
yo, they don't be.
That's
They
why.
don't
But when you don't have a lot to offer, like, and I think that's why ugly dudes give the best head too, because you ain't got nothing to offer or whatever.
I disagree with that. I'm a pretty nigga, so I disagree with
but
that.
I've heard some
I'm just gonna
stories.
say-
Tell
and
the
usually
truth. Everybody
niggas,
got an ugly one in their top 5.
Oh, I don't.
You got to.
None of them was
He
ugly.
probably have a bomb ass body. He was diesel as shit. And you like that shit? Stop fronting. Or he had
You
your
may have
cannon.
to show me who you got in your top 5, and I ain't judging niggas, but I can be like,
yo. Are you talking about of all time?
yeah. I'm telling you,
Oh,
you
no, they all
got
fine.
you
Yo,
got
your
a
man pulled
Chewbacca
out
in
more
there.
suits than Iron Man on your ass.
They
You
all
know
fine.
he did.
You got a Thanos in there.
Am I a color? I might be a colorist. I don't even like light skinned niggas. I like dark skinned niggas tall with beards. So I have a certain type. Okay, I have a very certain.
That's wild. That's wild.
I ain't got no light skinned niggas in my lineup at all. That was since I was 16. Okay.
Say it one more time for the
I
dark skin.
don't like light skinned niggas at all. I ain't never had one, don't want one, ain't seen one. Like, I'm good. I like dark skinned niggas with beards and tall. That's it. That's it.
Facts.
So usually,
Real big shout out to the dark skinned niggas, but we damn sure gotta let the light skinned niggas rock for whatever they rock for. Because yo, whatever y'all do,
No Stephen Curry's is in here.
like to me, I ain't gonna lie. I always was
we
afraid
don't want
that.
no light skinned dudes to feel no type of way about our show because you didn't get props. But we dark skinned, so we
we ain't
always
big
had
enough
the
yet.
light
Fuck
skinned dick.
that.
I'm like, it might look like Michael Jackson dick or something like that. Like I was always afraid. I'm just like, what if I'm gonna do with a white dick? Like it's just light. I just can't. I'm just good.
Niggas in the motherfucking
Never.
She's saying she like her meat cooked. That's it. You know, none of that raw shit.
No, I
We
don't know
not
what to do with
sushi in
that.
the penis.
And when the light skinned ones come around, I be like, no.
This is lit. It's fucking political, and you know you only gonna get the real shit out of us. Shout out Tiamo Tequila. Let's shout this out.
Tiamo Tequila.
Support this shit.
Fire.
Support the clothing. Shout out real quick in the middle of all our convo. Shout out all your shit that you got going on. Everything you got going on. Your page, your podcast, everything.
Okay, well, I'm Lenise Collier. I own LC Apparel Consulting, the Black and Fashion Podcast, Collier Boutique Inc., the Black Girls Designer Club.
Slow down. I want them to really catch that. Take your time, baby. Ain't no rush.
The Black Girls Designer Club, the Black and Fashion Podcast, LC Apparel Consulting. So if you want to be a designer, you got a brand, you got an idea in mind, I bring that shit to life, me and my team. And I got my own clothing brand. I only make jackets and bags and jumpsuits and shit like that. So, I mean, I'm for the culture.
Yeah,
I'm for the culture.
I got a clothing idea, but we talk off camera.
No, we won't. You gonna book a consultation. It's $135.
Oh, she's saying pay.
we have to do this professional.
pay
Oh,
as
yeah.
you weigh.
My
Pay
bad. I
as
just
you
was saying
weigh.
how we don't support each other and do things
We
the
do
right
support
way.
each other, but
So
that's like you asking me for a discount to talk about my business. So
that's
you
what I
gotta
just
pay.
said. I
Yeah.
said that I'm not gonna sit here and say don't ask for that and then show the exact
I'ma send you the
example of
link.
it.
I can't wait to see your ideas.
Bow. Oh, you're making my mic drop.
But listen, you know what it is. It's fucking political. It's your boy Reposado Rel, Fleon Sanders, and we here once again. Got the gang with me, and we riding out.
Happy
Shout
Thanksgiving
out,
once again.
Happy Thanksgiving. Shout out to Tiamo
Thanksgiving.
Killer, Evolve Clothing, and we here.
Everybody be safe. Briefly, do we really believe it's gonna shut down on the 1st? Just briefly.
If it do, I don't know, but
I'm out of here though, so I ain't gonna be here for that. So hopefully they let me back in.
I ain't gonna front
Cause I'm out on the 29th.
I was online today. I see toilet paper out of stock, Lysol out of stock again. So just like
Yo,
I
can I shout
Hopefully
something
not.
out? Can we have the soap out of stock too? Cause what the fuck is you dirty motherfuckers getting all this toilet paper for? No
if you
soap.
don't wash your ass.
You ain't wash your ass.
Even if they do shut down, just know that like all that shit is a fluke. During this quarantine, I've been to Paris, London, Dallas, Atlanta, Miami, Vegas, and I've been to all these places like 2 or 3 times within this 8-month period. It's some bullshit.
A lot of people still moving. Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been moving around
I'm
every
out.
month and doing shit.
I'm
I went
leaving.
to Jamaica in July. Like everybody's shut down. This in Miami was shut down. I went to Miami, came here and back. I went to Atlanta 4 times. I went to Dallas 3
They make
times.
you
I've been to Vegas.
quarantine?
They don't make me do shit.
Did they make you take a COVID
I ain't
test?
took no COVID test. I ain't done none of that shit. And I've been
You didn't take
moving
no
around.
COVID test ever?
No. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never took it. I'm blessed, boo.
But let's shout out the gang again. Reposado Rel, aka Fleon.
Fleon.
We got Morris Chestnut, aka
Yeah.
Tony Dre
Who the fuck is Morris
605.
Chestnut?
It's
Is
Morris
it right
Chestnut.
here?
Dating is a gamble.
you ain't know
Dating is a
that?
gamble.
You ain't know
We
that's
got
Morris?
Flatbush Finest.
Y'all better stop playing
Yo,
with me.
Morris, yo, she don't believe you, Morris.
Yo, he's Morris
Yeah,
Chestnut.
You better two can play that game. That
It's just because he ain't got the baldy right now. That's all. He ain't get to the
Yo.
barbershop this week.
You
Neither
know
did
what?
I.
She don't believe that I'll do that run and play on her box anyway.
We getting spicy at the end.
Hold
You know,
What he said? Nothing in life is certain.
I told her I wanted her to teach me how to do this Chicago shuffle. She was on.
It's not a shuffle. It's called stepping.
Well, I want to learn how to step.
Shot-town.
I might
I'll
have to.
show
I'm,
you.
just,
I'll show you how to
you know,
step.
she don't want me to step all over in her bedroom. She don't want me to.
She don't want no smoke. She don't want no
shooting your
smoke,
shot?
Morris.
You should have. You should have got your
I like
baldy.
this. I
You should have
like
had the baldy right now.
I like
Across
this.
the room?
No, hold on.
Yo,
You want to switch seats? You want to switch seats?
No, let that
You want to
stay
switch
right
seats?
here.
You
No.
might have to switch seats. I might have to
Come
bust
on, let's
two
go.
raw honeys to bust her ass.
She don't want me to get him.
Why? Why?
He said
Y'all
the
play
raw.
all day.
Yo, he said the raw honey, not the
Y'all
raw
play
honey.
all day.
Oh, your girl gonna act like she wasn't trying to teach me at your birthday party.
30, baby, won't you meet me
I was
by
in my
the
little
beach?
Kim mode.
Okay, hold on.
30,
I was trying to
baby,
teach you.
I used to be scared of the dick.
whatever it is, when I visit.
That song came. It did come on. I was in character.
I told her I had that Black Panther on me. Oh, she was. Better stop playing, girl.
She looking kind of scared to me, Morris. She looking scared,
Now,
Morris.
real.
Shook
Now, you
on
know.
camera.
This beard ain't like
Now
this
you
for nothing.
Shook
know.
on camera.
I ain't scared of shit. Okay? All right, let's
Shot
be very
at.
clear.
Yo, from what I know, it's Cappington until I see otherwise.
Right.
So Morris.
Then we got
What's son name? Poetic Justice, Chicago. Shot-town.
Shot-town.
I'm not about to play with y'all.
He said lucky shit with a lady like this.
Yo, Morris
I'm
Chestnut.
not
More
doing this shit no
chestnut,
more.
get him.
Morris Chestnut. But anyway, though, yeah, you know.
Yeah. We back, you know. Enjoy your holiday. We'll be right back. Don't get it twisted. It's fucking political. The podcast, we here. We consistent. We want to thank our guests for coming through.
Yes.
Yo, shout to
Now, y'all know
Black
y'all want me to be
Queen.
a co-host.
Pull up.
Shout to the Black
Y'all
Queen.
just
You're
let
welcome
me know if y'all want me
anytime.
to join this fucking political. All right.
You're welcome anytime.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all might want me to be a co-host.
And it's dope. Shout out Flatbush Finest 40s always.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying?
Guy.
Yo, say his name again in my bag, my
You
bag.
can just call me Lou. That's cool. You gotta shout out my
Aight,
Big
Lou.
Lou. Big Lou.
Lou
Shout
is
out to that.
low. Lou is a sniper. He coming for you, and then you won't have no evidence here. The evidence won't be that he was here.
I fuck with my son Lou, though. My
I
son
fuck with Lou
Will,
heavy.
Man. That's Lou Will. That's my guy, man. But you listen.
So what we said, today is Wednesday, November 25th.
25th.
Yeah, it's 25th.
Today's
right?
my mommy's
Fifth.
birthday.
What are you,
Okay,
Mom?
happy birthday,
Happy
mommy.
birthday.
shout out,
Happy
mama.
birthday, ma.
Happy birthday, ma.
2024th quarter. So we out, holla back. Stay tuned.
It's fucking political.
Check the
Facts.
grams.
Yeah.
Check. Check the grams. Check all the products. Please do support. Actually, go see everything that you need to see. Obviously, we already know that Miss Lanice right here, she's doing her thing, and I can vouch for her products. Her products are amazing. They're well put together, and we got to shout out the liquor. Come on, let's do it.
Come on, Tiamo Killer. You know, TEAMOQUILA. You know, all
For you
of that
motherfuckers
shit.
that can't spell, I
right.
did that for you.
Underscore after all of that, but you know, yeah, we here. You know, shout out Evolve Clothing and yo.
Evolve Clothing. Let's stand up for that. Look, come on, we gotta clap it up for that. That new brand starting out.
Shout out Hush, aka How You Stop Him as an artist. New
What
Music
else?
Fridays.
What else?
Anthony Davis.
What else?
Hush Braun James.
What else?
Hush Shaw Smith.
What else?
Voice of Reason.
Yeah.
New Music Fridays on YouTube at MR Hush 476. I'm up to week 62. How many artists you know 62 weeks on Friday has dropped something every time?
Let's go.
Shout out to that. Now also let's put up also the actual page and actual YouTube link for the actual show itself. Let's do it.
It's fucking political. ITZ. You know how to spell fucking. A lot of y'all out there fucking. ITZ
Should be fucking
fucking
tonight.
political podcast. That's the YouTube. Follow us on the Instagram is the same name. Everything is the same. Stay tuned for our Twitter and Facebook pages too. We coming with it all.
And now I'm gonna throw mines in there. Obviously, Dating is a Gamble, the new book, actual dating for the people. Actually on Instagram right now, link in my bio, Tony Dre 605. The Dre is Dray, and you can find it right now in the Amazon. Put me in your link, and sure enough, I'll pop up. It's
That's
fucking
it.
political.
And we
That's
outta
the end
here.
of the party.
We out of here. Peace. Be safe.
I got something dropped in today. I can plug that real quick.
Oh yeah,
Say
come
it.
on, brother.
When I called you, you ain't want to get shouted
Nah,
out.
it's not for me though. Yo, shout out my artist Roofy. We got a video
Sit here, they
dropping.
can't see you.
My fault. Yo, shout out my artist Roofy. We got a video dropping in 4 minutes at 9 p.m. Check out YouTube Roofy. Get your number. We just shot this. We got sneaky links out. We got Quiet Storm Freestyle. We got Dumb Partying, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, SoundCloud, Audio Mac. We out everywhere. Check us out. 205 Entertainment. I'll let your boy.
Appreciate you. All right,
Please
peace.
go
We out.
support.
That's it.
Peace.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving. We're gone. Don't go crazy on Black Friday. Wait for Cyber Monday. Dope. Peace.